What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Culture Code. How y'all gentlemen doing?
What's happening?
Greetings. What's happening?
Can't call it. What's up, Ben White?
What's up? Long time.
Yeah. It's good to see you guys, man. I'm trying to get to the lake. We're doing right now. What up, Fresh? Nice.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
What you saying? That's your night?
Yeah, been a minute, bro.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I'm joking. I've just been busy sleeping.
I thought you said you've been thinking, man. Like you might have got some advice and put it to use, huh?
No, still the same.
Still the same. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining. Got a good show here for you guys. Got 3 topics we're gonna comb through. The main topic is comedy legend checks woman. She instantly goes off. It's that Godfrey the clip that was going on. We're gonna play that and put our little touch on it. Hey, hold up over there, Trev. Snow treating you good?
Hell no. No, yo. Not at all. Yeah, I'm about sick of this. I'm leaving Jersey as soon as possible.
Really?
Where in Jersey at?
Yeah, hell yeah. Where at in Jersey? Burlington County.
Oh,
Trash. Not from there though. I'm from Newark, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Montgomery County, PA.
Oh, okay. You're not far.
Nah.
Yeah, Jersey's trash.
45 minutes.
That shit was like, yeah, we got like 14 inches, but up north they got like 22 or something crazy. So, damn,
it was powdery.
Gotta go a little bit more south.
Yeah.
So what happens? Does the city shut down?
Well, some did. Yeah, like yesterday, I thought I was gonna go to the supermarket. Nope. I thought I was gonna go to the gym. Nope. The bank. Nope. So only thing open was Wawa, really. Yeah, only thing we had open was Wawa. Yeah, pretty much.
Wawa's all.
They don't close no matter what. Yo, they open on Christmas and like I don't think it's legal for them to close or some shit.
There's no locks on the door.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all be safe up there, man. Nothing wrong with a little
it's
snow.
good now. They got cleared up pretty quick. But
Anybody else get any snow on the panel? Willie, get some snow where you are? You said you got snow, Willie? I can't hear you, Willie. Your mic is. We can't hear you, Willie. Still can't hear you.
Yeah, my fault. I'm 2 hours from both of them, so yeah, I got the same snow they got. Just
damn. So it must have been a beast. You said you got snow down here. You said you got snow too, Naya?
Yeah. Philly got some snow. Yes, yeah, it did.
Where in Philly you from?
Right now I'm on Broad Street, like North Philly, Germantown area.
Oh, uptown. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's good, brother Hink?
Shit, it's all good, big brother. How about yourself?
Man, no complaints, man.
I know what's right.
We're going to get this show started, man. Again, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, Godfrey, he got a podcast that he does with this gentleman. I thought I might have seen some clips, man, but I guess this one went viral. So, he's having a conversation with a lady. I kind of scrolled through it because I wanted to be eye-opening. Anytime you guys are seeing it as well. So we're going to go ahead and comb through. There's 2 parts of it. I'll play the first part. We'll get our thoughts, and then we'll play the second one. So here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go.
I want to talk about this interview. Godfrey and Akbar are interviewing Elsa Majimbo, and it's been a pretty good interview so far, but I was waiting for the misogyny to peep through, and it did towards the end. There's this thing that black men do to black women, specifically in this case, dark-skinned black men would do it to dark-skinned black women because they already have this thing set that black women should just expect to take whatever it is that is out there for them. And quite frankly, these two are projecting onto Elsa. So let's watch and then break it down.
I say that you don't want to date a broke man. Damn! How much money does a man have to make you date, for you to go out on a date with him?
I think. Okay, hold on, really quickly. And I really want you all to pay attention to Godfrey's body language, okay? But now you see when a man says this, like, okay, you said you're not going to date a broke man. How much money would it take for a man to have in order to date you? It then becomes this thing that is measurable because then they can say they can react to the number, right? Let's just say she said, oh, it's a man has to make $52 million a year in order to take me out on a date. And they're like, what? That's crazy. Whatever. Because they're projecting, right? That might be a number that you might not ever see in one sitting in your life, right? But again, there is this expectation that black women, dark-skinned black women specifically, you just take what you get, right? Let's finish.
Hey, for me, it's not even about dating a broke man. I think broke is relative.
Look at him. Look.
I think broke is very relative.
Look.
But I don't want to be someone who can't afford.
He must be broke.
The lifestyle I have. You know, like you don't even have to pay for my lifestyle, but you have to be able to keep up with mine. You know, I don't want to say, oh, I'm going for Art Basel in Miami, and they say, oh, baby, have a good time. You know, I'm saying, oh, let's go for Art Basel in Miami. You know, I want the things that are stopping you are technical stuff, not.
So hold up now.
Okay, let's break this down really quickly. So what I'm hearing Elsa say is, meet me where I am. You should have what I have. Someone like her, she has access and resources to things that maybe not the everyday man is going to have access to. So that puts her in a different bracket, which is something that he's having an issue. He's having an issue with this internally. And again, him being a dark-skinned black man, look at how uncomfortable he is. There's a lot of shit that he wants to say, but he knows that he has to play it cool because the internet is going to tear him up. Godfrey, I see right through you. He's like, this is like, basically, he's kind of like, bitch, how dare you? You're setting a standard and you're talking about like, oh, because earlier in the interview, she talked about, you know, going shopping on Rodeo and traveling and she's living the upper echelon life. Now listen to what he's going to say, because this is what he thinks that she deserves.
Hey, it's a good compliment. This is a fine guy. He works hard.
Okay.
Maybe he's a trucker. Okay. He's a trucker.
A trucker.
What are Basel? Well, I got to be on the road for about, I got to deliver cattle, but you have a good time. But he's making money though. You wouldn't want that.
Why would I be with a trucker?
I mean, he's making good money. They make good money.
Okay.
That doesn't fucking matter.
He cares for you.
Look at his face. It's so smug.
Where would we meet?
Exactly.
Well,
You never know. In a truck stop.
Okay.
Why the fuck would she be at a truck stop? This bitch just said Art Basel in Miami. That is a specific, again, access and resources. That is a very specific type of crowd, especially for Elsa and the type of people that she has connections with in the industry and stuff, right? So you're saying, nah, like you should settle, and be with the trucker. He got money. He's gonna love you. This is nasty work.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date?
If he owns the bus. If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Let's go ahead and get into it, man. What are you guys thinking so far? He really got his head over his head. I saw Trev giving some expressions. I saw him white too reacting.
I mean, it starts off pretty much in this first clip with a contradiction. Once they bring up somebody that may be suitable, which is a trucker, and states that he makes good money, after she talks about being in a different bracket, she then says money doesn't matter. So off the top, we're dealing with a contradiction. And then the other statement that I caught was he can't say what he wants to say because the internet is going to tear him up. Effectively meaning he cannot say the truth about the situation, which is her being in a different bracket doesn't matter as far as the attraction, as far as what men find attractive. you being in a different tax bracket doesn't matter. It doesn't ensure that you will get somebody. It just ensures that you're in a different tax bracket, because men don't necessarily value women just having a bunch of money. Alan.
I agree. You know, and what's up with her hair? Why is it all yellow? Like, clearly,
I think she Elsa from the Disney movie. You know Elsa and Anna?
No.
She's hot-headed.
No. Was you about to go? Was you about to go, Mo, or no? Or you just was saying?
No, he asked what was up with her hair. I was telling him I thought he had a point to build off that.
No, I heard you. I just didn't know if anybody wanted to go before me. I'm about to go though, but unless y'all were gonna go. But,
No, you got it.
So I mean, where do we start, right? Does anybody realize that she looks like Blanca, first of all? And that is valuable to men. You have to be beautiful. I'm sorry. If you want to demand a certain, that's what men look for, and you could demonize us for it. But I got a bird for you. I don't care what you say. She's not that. She's not doing, and I'm not saying because of what she is naturally. Like, why would you make yourself look objectively worse? Why would you have yellow eyebrows and yellow hair? It looks stupid, right? I don't like anything about her. Like, just it is horrible. Forget that part of it though, right? The lady, she immediately tried to demonize the men. She called them misogynist, and women typically use that word incorrectly. That's not what it was, and I don't understand why she felt like she needed to frame it like that. Maybe to push a narrative. That's what she was trying to do, to make it sound like whatever they were going to say was going to be even worse. But no, and women have a terrible misconception that bringing the things that they want in a romantic partner is going to give them some type of leverage. It's stupid. That would be like me trying to bag a supermodel and say, well, damn, no, I deserve supermodels. Really? No, why not? Why should I settle for a mid when I deserve supermodels? Because I say so, and my homeboys co-sign me and say that I can get supermodels. That's how ridiculous they sound. The attributes that they claim to bring have nothing to do with men's desire. There's no parallel there. And that's the biggest issue of all, is that they are so out of touch that they, to this day, as many podcasts has been out, as many of us hit the mics and told them, no, that's not what we're looking for. And your money doesn't matter, because when you get money, it's pretty much for yourself. It's non-beneficial to us. If you get a dude who is matching that type of money, he's definitely not checking for a female like that. It is what it is. And they don't, and females don't have to like it, but it's just realistic. And for them to try to demonize the men for wanting to call out what it was they wanted to call out, and they did it light. That was light. It wasn't even nothing crazy, because they really could have told her like we would tell her, but they chose not to. And they're probably still going to trash those men for their reaction for it, because they're going to say that she deserves a top tier men while not being a top tier woman. And her femininity is also in the basement. You can just tell by her, I mean, the things that she's saying. So that's extremely important. All the qualities that men appreciate, she lacks. So I don't know what she's going to be, a perpetual single, in my opinion, like probably for life, if unless she makes a drastic change in her personality and look.
And let's keep that merry-go-round going round and round. When she said that, you know, these men are pretty much telling me that this is what I have to settle for, or whatever the case was, you know what I mean? That pretty much you have to accept me as I am. No, I think that's projecting. That's usually what women say. Women say, accept me as I am, you know, and love me even, you know, at my worst, without me trying to choose to be better. Whereas men say, be realistic about what you qualify for. But men don't for 1 minute say that we shouldn't try to be better, or we shouldn't, you know, be the best that we can be. We'll never sit there and say, accept me and the worst of me, because that's all you're going to get. That's all you deserve. No. But that's what she made it sound like. And I think that was a lot of projecting. Like, that's probably what you would say. But that's not what he was saying. He's saying, be realistic with your expectations.
Yeah, I think she looked like
Big Bird.
That shit. So okay, so I had, because I never heard of the lady, so I had to go look at her profile picture, because there is a conversation that the lady was trying to have. I think it had no place in the conversation that she was actually having. The colorism. A lot of times it'd be featureism. That woman, she not unattractive if you go look at her face where she don't have all that crazy shit on. But she looks like a Joker villain. Like she looked like, in that specific picture, she looked like she got a whole lot of crazy shit going on. Like, so that's not going to attract most men. Maybe the type of man she wants are looking for an extra in Batman or X-Man or some shit like that. And that works for that man. I heard him say Art Basel. It's a lot of like artistic dudes that kind of have some skewed taste, but men at the end of the day usually be men. The only people I know who be going for that look that she have, or the look that Cynthia Erivo is rocking, that's not really men that they be setting a standard that go for. That shit look crazy as hell. She looked like Black Thor. She looked like she got electrocuted in a storm. She looked like, come on, bro, that shit look crazy as hell. That should look crazy as hell. Nobody is selecting for that. Like I just don't see no man picking that shit out the gate. Now, she's not an unattractive. She's actually okay looking if you look at her without that shit on her face. Like, but that just look crazy. If anybody did that shit, it would look crazy. The most attractive women, you gonna look crazy doing that shit. That's that Doja Cat shit. Like when she shaved her eyebrows. That shit is just not attractive. Nobody checking for that shit.
Looking like Jim Henson Muppets.
Right, like a Muppet baby. This shit look crazy. But if she really wants the man, like this prerequisites for her talking about her being in different rooms will get her the man. More attractive women get into those rooms as well. So I don't get how she's translating just entering into the room will get you the type of man you want. The more prestigious the room, the more women that look much better than you want to be in those rooms and understand and don't talk like this. But again, the fallacy of you can earn your way into a higher attractive status seems to be evolving. No matter how much we try and push it down, people still pushing that narrative that you can earn and educate your way into being the most attractive woman in the world. It does not work like that.
Go ahead, Hank.
Yeah, look, we'll see it in about 20 years, still trying to find that right person. And she'll sit there and say, I'm single because I want to be, not because I ain't got no options or choices. And then that's what she's gonna be preaching for the next 20-some years. That's what's gonna happen. So, good luck to her. I don't know how old the young lady is. But that look is crazy. I don't know. Is she an actor or what is she? Music artist? I don't know what the hell she is, man. But that shit looks crazy to me. I expect some young. Oh, okay, well, yeah, she looks funny, so maybe she makes people laugh just on her appearance. Other than that shit looks crazy, man. It look like some shit. Somebody's going through some goddamn mental issues would do some shit like that. Other than that, if she's not trying to get a certain part, that don't make sense. And I'm sure that's probably not her real eye color. She probably got some goddamn blue contacts in. Yeah, everything's wild about that situation. But, like the fellas were saying, the person who was trying to commentate on it, I don't know what her skin complexion had anything to do with it. I guess what dark on dark crime? Is that what we doing? Dark skin on dark skin crime, just taking shots and that's crazy. But as far as what she was saying, just coming off right offhand, saying they misogynist and look at him and doing that. Why? She's probably a bulldog anyway. The woman who's probably commentating, she can't stand man. Period. She loves a good woman in her life, and so she's gonna try to take all type of shots as much as she can to go at a man. It is what it is. Stay gay. That's all I could tell her. I'll leave it there.
Go ahead, Mark.
What up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
you. Yeah, I just watched the video. One thing I don't like is all the dark skin stuff, but that's just a pet peeve of mine. Like, oh, the assumption that your skin color is something that you know that's gonna make guys like think that you don't deserve something even more. Like, I thought she was projecting there, even though she was saying that they was projecting. So that's as far as with the commentary, I think she was OD. As far as like if she feels like black men think black women in general, don't deserve certain things and need to struggle, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she got a point on that or not. But as far as the girl in the video, I don't have any problem with her, in the lifestyle she live and her kind of wanting a man who is also financially well off or making more money. I understand that that's how women operate and it's something that women want. So I don't got an issue with that at all. I wouldn't personally tell a woman who's doing well and is, fairly attractive. I wouldn't necessarily try to be like, what about the guy making 70K or the guy doing this? That's not my fight. Like, I don't think that ain't my fight. If a woman want a guy with, substantial money or whatever, as long as she understands the idea that you may not find that guy, and as long as you accept that, then cool. That's your business. So that's me.
Go ahead, Nye.
Yeah, I do kind of do think this complexion thing is also a part of it, where maybe she don't. Because if you notice what she got on, it's yellow eyebrow and yellow hair, pretty much trying to attract or trying to say she's safe around a certain type of people. I'm assuming maybe saying she don't like herself, or maybe she's trying to get more contract or gigs on that side. And yes, I mean, I can't lie. I do notice that do be sometimes dark skinned ladies that be having these type of things. Where they getting it from, I don't know. Or maybe it's some TV show to act how they acting. Now the commentator, I think she need to mind her business. It's like certain people just gotta like certain people shouldn't even need to talk, especially the ladies. Like just mind your business, because everybody gotta mind. Go somewhere, stay there, because you don't even know anything. And then the lady herself, I mean, if she's saying that she do want something in her bracket, it makes sense. She wants something in her bracket. I do know ladies, and it makes sense. But still, the commentator, mind your business. This ain't your fight. Let this lady who is delusional get old and then reconsider. You know what? Maybe I was overstepping when I said I want something in my bracket. Because none of the men who's in your bracket really will want you. I wouldn't even take you. And I will soon. I'll be in your bracket. I'll be like, huh. Look, okay, you wait there. You keep waiting and wait until wait until you see me come back and say, no, let me make you my wife. I will never do it. Never.
Nah, you're not allowed to do that, right? You're not allowed to say like, oh, if I was getting that type of money, I wouldn't want you. That you can't do that. That's like a girl saying if I was a badass bitch, I wouldn't be with you, nigga. Like, you ain't no badass bitch. You can't tell me what you would be with. I'm fucking bad bitches. You ain't like what?
Well, I mean, when I get up there,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Man, hell with that. If you don't want her when you're rich, then the hell with her when you broke.
Nah, who class or who does she attract in your opinion? Like, who is that look for?
Right now it looked like she's really trying to get attention of some white guy.
Yep.
Like that, like that's what it looked like. So kind of like how certain guys they make the top of their hair gold, yellowish. To understand, I'm safe around certain white guys. So meaning that she don't feel safe in her own skin or don't like her own skin. That's this. It's a psychological thing. But still, somebody like me, I'm gonna still pass by that. I'm gonna still leave it right where she at. Cause arguing with that or trying to persuade that you gotta love yourself, it's like fighting with a demon. Some certain fight you don't want to fight.
Do y'all think that it's agree that it's that deep? Like, maybe y'all don't think that it's possible that maybe she's doing some sort of theater type of thing? Y'all think it's more of like I don't like the way I look, or I'm trying to appeal to white men?
I think it's all of the above. I think she is doing like an artistic expression thing. because I want to look it up. It says she's a comedian who eats food with tiny glasses. I don't know how that's funny, but I guess she makes skit comedy just like eating food. So maybe that has something to do with how her comedy is set up. So yeah, it could be an artistic aspect to it, or she's trying to get it. I think more like Nia said, for white men, for attention, and the art is the aspect of getting the attention. Like she's trying to make, because I've never seen her a day in my life before she put this in her head and on her eyebrows. We talking about her now, so I guess it worked. It's a Hispanic dude that put bolts in his head, and then he put gold chains for hair that look like little locks. Like, these people is coming up with ways, so we have to talk about the crazy way they look so that they can get on. And I mean,
Yeah, that boy just crazy, But this one here, she's just looking for something. And plus, come on now, you gotta take a look. She did these right here, these little things. I understand if it's the hair, fine. Maybe it's just like the hairstyle, but you went extra mile just to do your eyebrow. Oh no, you definitely looking for attention from somewhere. Come on, white guys, come give me my money. Give me my money. I'm a comedian. I want my money. You never know.
What's her name? I want to see what she looked like.
Let's go look at Brock Lesnar's daughter.
It's Elsa Majimbo. Elsa Majimbo. I don't know.
Put the link in the back.
Elsa Majim.
Your search history is cooked, G.
I found it.
This is the problem.
Oh snap! I know who this girl is.
This is the problem with black feminist women. They see videos and turn everything into I'm oppressed because I'm a black woman. And then that girl, the New York feminism, whatever her name is, that made the video, she's easily on in the top 5 for like the worst black female content creators on the internet. Like, no point that she ever makes is coherent. It's never rooted in something that's logical, and she uses her post and her platform as a free means to get the therapy that she can't afford. So she goes and takes out all the things she hates about men and puts it into a video. So anytime she can find something where she can take a jab at men en masse, she's going to take it. And she looks as just how her opinion sounds. And again, there's a commonality between black feminists that I'm noticing in the space, that not only are they all retarded, a lot of them just need therapy, and they use their platforms and personas to use that and to like get their lick back against men that they feel have wronged them. Nothing about that girl being dark skinned is why they were saying that. They were saying those things because she's unattractive. And for the standards that she has, the men who can provide or meet those standards do not want women who look like or carry themselves the way that she does. So she's third party projecting her hate onto a woman who is doing better than she is in life. Because again, the woman is on the panel being asked a question. That lady is sitting at home recording from a cell phone onto a 2019 MacBook Air laptop. Like, she's literally hating from outside of a club she can't get in. And it's sad that we keep giving these people like this much attention and making like stupid people famous or giving them clout because we have to talk about them. Like, she looks like Big Bird / Grouch. Like, if Big Bird and the Oscar the Grouch had a baby, it would be her. Like, it's not, that look is intentional. Like, the wig is cheap, the eyebrows are blonde, and she got gray contacts. One thing that I know to be certain is never trust a woman with, like, a black woman that wears contacts, brown, blue, green, or whatever. Don't trust her. Nothing about that woman is good. Nothing about that woman is going to do anything other than empty your pockets, get you locked up, and if you're lucky, you might get your nuts emptied first.
Hey man, that heifer looked like she was on the 5 goddamn Deadly Venoms, man. That's what she looked like. One of the goddamn characters for 5 Deadly Venoms. Now, I may be showing my age when I say that, and I don't mind doing that. That's what she looked like with that goddamn wig and them eyebrows all dyed blonde. That's crazy, man. She would scare me coming around that goddamn corner.
Yeah, I would definitely discharge 1 or 2.
So do y'all think? What do y'all think about her right there? She about mid, right over there. I guess mid.
Oh, for over where?
She
where
right there.
Where is she from?
And White got the picture.
She don't look no better than she did without the shit. She's still not attractive.
No, I think she looks.
I'm
better
not going to lie. I think when I Google her, the blonde was a little bit more intriguing than when I Google her, I'm like, she hit. But the blonde, I didn't peep that she was ugly, like at all on the joint. I just thought she was weird.
The blonde, the big bird blonde.
Yeah, really? Like if y'all see if y'all go just Google her, it's gonna like she's hit.
Bro, she looked like one of the meteor lords from that movie. I mean, not meteor lords, but golden lords from that movie Meteor, man. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Classic movie.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she burrows in the ground.
I'm trying to look her up. What's her Instagram?
Hold on, I'm about to show. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Yeah, look crazy. No, no, I'm just gonna say this. I think she looks about average. Like she's not.
Do you think that she looks like her? Do you think her looks command or would?
No.
Do you think that her standards match her aesthetic?
No.
Hell no.
Does
Not even
anybody
close.
think that?
I don't think there's anything that she could actually do to make her look match her standards, because her standards are outrageous for one, and she's not a banger.
You're right. Yeah, I believe that.
But I would say mid though. Pretty. I mean, I would say about mid. She's about average. You don't think so? You think she's far below average?
Which one
have
of
y'all
us,
seen the average?
So none of us are super rich niggas, right? Which one of us would fuck her at our current station? And take her shopping. I still haven't seen her. Rodeo, or take her to art.
Now you're on the fence. I think he's going.
I gotta see her anything. I promise you that wasn't for you. I'm talking about the rest of the regular niggas up here.
I gotta see her first. I haven't seen her yet. Like I gotta.
He's putting himself out there, Willie.
Yeah, I'm almost certain one of your girlfriend has 4 legs. So like, I'm definitely not. I know that Niall he'll fuck anything with a pulse. But for you normal niggas up here, which one of y'all would fuck with her and take her shopping on Rodeo?
No. Now you're really moving the goalpost, bro. That's
what
crazy.
She said
Shopping
that she
on
used
Rodeo.
To. If you watch the whole video, that's what she's talking about. She wants a guy that can take her shopping.
You can't do all that. That's an automatic no. You
JR, can I share my screen?
Yeah. You didn't put it out there. It's right there. Okay.
This her.
I knew that's the picture you was going.
I just got them all up. That's a video actually. That's what I remember, like watching her do videos and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But like some of the like she got some Jones where she wearing a lot of makeup and they look a little better, but like this is who she looked like.
Who the fuck wants to wake up next to that after coming from Art Basel?
See,
the top right
picture, that might be a trip that they looking for, like
that top right picture. She has boxer face. She looks like she gets punched a lot. You know what I mean? Like it's like perpetually swollen.
Her face is shaped like a spoon. What are we talking about, bro?
I think right there with the Frodo. I think she looked cute with the Frodo.
This not bad right here. This look not bad, but it's fake. It's makeup and all that.
If y'all start
like your average joint anyway, right? With a bunch of fake everything. That's
if y'all start playing that UNICEF music right now, I guarantee you we can get some $9 super chats.
You crazy?
You know, I would take her.
She's cute in a pet smart kind of way.
Nah, we know you would take her. You would take anything.
You know what I mean? Yeah, look, she in this joint, she look like she's marriage material prior to that little yellow hair thing.
Hey, what? Whoa,
so this brings to the point. Are we having the?
Nah, you telling on yourself.
Are you trolling right now?
No. That's she looks clean.
He's telling on himself.
No, there's no makeup on her. Like you can see her just raw, just plain. No, nothing is fake.
Jeez,
so this is just raw. So now,
are we having the colorism conversation or the feature conversation? Because I think a lot of people hide behind being
holistic.
I think people hide behind, I'm dark skinned, that's why you don't think I'm cute. When the issue is not you being dark skinned, because it's very beautiful dark skin.
It have nothing to do with her being dark skinned. You know, It's just, right now what I'm looking at, she is plain. I don't see no filter, no fake lashes, no fake hair in many of the pictures, not all of them. So yeah, that's to me that's marriage material when I just see you plain. So now I could sit down with you, have a conversation with you, and see where your mindset is at, and that would determine that would tell me if I could see you in the long run or not. Yeah.
See now you telling on yourself because we already
I
asked you
take it.
before. We already asked you before if all 4 of your bitches was bad, and you tried to act like they are.
I mean,
They look like that.
see. The term bad mean they got all this fake stuff on.
If they beautiful, pretty, whatever you want to
Well,
use.
yeah. With the fake stuff, I mean, when they take everything off, they got the same type of
No, they
hairstyle as
take
my
off the
mom.
fake stuff. Do they look like
Yeah,
that?
they got the same hair as my mom, short hair. Yeah, the one have longer hair, but like short hair. They don't got this long flurry hair going down here. They're black women. They're not.
What about
It's a lot of black women with long hair now. You know that?
Yes, I know, but naturally, majority of them have like hair that start right at their neck.
That's if they don't take care of the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. If they take care of it, it could go all the way down to their back and whatnot. But my mom have hair that stop right at her neck. Like, come on, this is what I was raised up seeing my mom hair. So if I consider my mom pretty, whoever that's around me when they take
It ain't about the hair length though.
What?
There's plenty of bald head chicks that's attractive, but
yeah, there's them too. But I'm saying that right now, what I'm saying, everything is plain. There's nothing on, which means that it's suitable for marriage.
Okay, whatever. Okay, that's funny.
So listen, one of the things I want to point out, I know now you're still working on getting your bag. The only person that said they would take her is the guy without the money, without the bag. So the rest of us could take her shopping on Rodeo. I don't think we would take her to Art Basel because that's expensive as fuck to get into. But none of us would accept that for ourselves. It's like because women forget that when men start earning money, our standards go up too. Like it's not that's the girl you fuck with when you're working at the post office overnight on 2 or 3, like 2 to 10. That's not the that's not the girl that you get when you can get anybody else you want. Like why would you be able to go to any of these rooms, pick any woman you want, and then that's the one you choose? Like who's doing that?
Because she know how to cook. She will go in that kitchen, make you some mean food. You can sit down with your fork, your spoon, and say, "Thank you, baby."
Did you just hear this woman?
I don't need somebody that just have all these lashes looking pretty. You can't do nothing but sex. That's pointless.
This woman,
I want to just be laying up with you. I need you to be able, I need you to sit down and say, "Food."
This woman that we just watched will put borax and glass in your food, man.
Listen, when you start getting your bag, right? I want to see what your women look like then, because I guarantee you they're not gonna look like her.
Trust me.
I doubt she's gonna be cooking food because she's of the her and old girl. They was at that feminist mind where they not cooking. That shit's beneath them. Like she strikes me as one of those type of people. Like I'm not cooking for a minute.
Y'all know why Naya like that? Because we already know that Naya like to put his woman to work immediately. Don't want no weave, no long nails, no none of that, baby. You had to come in here and get to work.
No. I mean, see, all that is fake. Like the long nail, the lashes, the long hair. That's that. I consider that the fun one. Those are the ones that you take, you smash, you maybe keep around and have fun here and there. They're the fun one. The one that look like this from the village are the one that are suitable for marriage. Because that right there will last a very long time. It will last a very long time.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, it will last a very long time. The marriage will last a long time.
He's trying to have them with the walking to get water with the joint on their head and all that.
That's the type of woman I'll go, man. Yeah, she makes all kinds of food. She be having sleeping clothes on outside, like those big clothes, nothing tight, respectful, and then when she, let's say when you come over, she'll be polite, respectful to you, make you something to eat, put it down so you could come. As men, we sit down, we eat, we chat. She won't bother us.
If you
that's
leave
what
her
she
in the
look like.
yard, you'll never have to cut the grass.
You know what's crazy? Like women will look like at a guy like me and be like, you want a girl that likes that you want your girl to clean and you want her to cook. You want a maid, right? I don't want a maid. I'm just being reasonable. I want her to manage the house. Naya wants a maid. This nigga's talking about like the dress that y'all know them African dresses he talking about that he want his girl in all day. He want a maid for real.
Hey boy,
No, it's not.
No, I mean that girl is only attractive to men who traffic small children. Like those are the type of rich weird people who would think that girl attractive.
No,
Hey,
man.
hey, y'all,
You can't even put that in the same boat.
All right, let me play the second part of this video.
To pay attention to Godfrey's body language in this clip.
And you need time and emotional availability to do that.
So I have something for you with that.
Look,
because
smug.
The guy's
Look.
doing this, the guy's doing that. And I find this to be true. And I even had this conversation with
Look
my
at
wife.
him.
We tell our boys, hey man, you gotta make sure you do this for the girls, you gotta make sure that, and we tell our girls, hey, make sure the guy's doing this, make sure you're doing this. And I had this conversation with my wife and say, hey, it's about time now that we start teaching our daughters how to treat a man. Have you been
There you
go.
Look,
On how
he
to
been
treat a
waiting.
man? Because it's always the expectation is on, you know, how the man is supposed to be treating a woman.
Shut up.
But I find that there's not enough conversation or accountability in how women are supposed to treat men because it's...
I'm sorry. Accountability? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like, well, he's supposed to be treating me this way because to your...
He's supposed to be treating me this way, but yet he is universal for all of the men that do not treat women well. And yet y'all still aren't fucking doing it.
Point about the guys just jumping around and going around. It's like, guys won't say it, so I'll say it for them. Guys want to be treated well too.
Mm-hmm.
Guys want to be, and I'm not just talking about sex.
Look, why are you pointing at her? Who? Oh, okay.
I'm talking about beyond that and being able to, is that something that you were taught by, hey, you know, maybe people in your life said, you know what, this is how you need to treat a man and this is how you keep a man.
Let's see what she has to say.
You know what? I agree with you. I think men are deserving of reciprocated behavior. Even like when I see.
Okay, this is what I want to say, because now the gaslighting and the emotional manipulation is working because they want her to fawn. Any person in any relationship deserves reciprocity, but the patriarchy, especially, it's the both of them against her. The patriarchy is so sinister because it'll really have you kind of cowering your values in a sense to kind of make them feel better, because she knows that their egos are bruised, and now she has to kind of like give this answer and land it so it doesn't make it seem like, oh, she's just material and wants to date a millionaire and, you know, doesn't know how to treat a man because she wants a rich man and all of this other bullshit. I don't like this.
You know, when I see sometimes some women mistreating guys and all this and that,
the percentage or the population of women who quote mistreat men, because often, like, I'm not even, fuck all that. I feel like majority of the time if a woman is mistreating a man, it is like reactionary to some shit that he's already done to her. So even you speaking on this is a very, very, very small percentage of men who quote unquote mistreat men.
I don't agree with it. I'm not for it. But, you know, I'm not a man, so I can't really advocate for that. But I know
like that
the
she said
guys
that.
who I'm with, I think I treat the guys I'm with really well. Like, and it's not even just because I feel...
Is that based on your perspective or based on his perspective?
No,
what? The gaslighting, they're using... These are like mentally how am I trying to say this? They're using mental tactics because they're trying to break her down. She's holding her ground now, but they want her to fawn. They want her to fawn and give in.
I can't speak for them, but I'd like to think that I do, like, I'll go out of my way to cook for them or to remember their birthday and be there and support the things they're doing. And I expect them to do the same with me, but I also want to give love, you know? That's why even when I tell you, some guys, I tell them, hey, I think like we're done, it's because I know I wouldn't be able to meet them where they require me to meet them. Yeah. So I also want to be with someone who I'll love. I want to be with someone who I want to...
So all this old flashy stuff is all bogus.
Listen.
I can see it in your face.
Listen, see?
I need love.
He thinks this shit is a joke.
I want to treat my partners properly. I want to treat my partners properly. I want them to feel love. I want them to feel appreciated. But I can't advocate for that because I'm not a man. So what do I
Period.
advocate for me to be treated well?
Yeah, I will say this to you. This is just
God.
Just like Uncle Ock just stepping in and just saying,
fuck you.
You know, it is important that you're treated well.
Look at his face.
I would propose to you the next time you find a guy that you go, yo, I'm really digging him. Like, ask him how would you like to be treated? And really be open to it.
What?
Because sometimes what I find is that women say, hey, this is how I'm treating you the best that I can, but never ask.
That's not true.
Even took the time to understand what he really needs.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not fucking true. That's not true. That is not true. Okay. I just wanted y'all to see how they are really, it's like they want to take her contents and put it in like a what is that thing called? Mortar and a pestle, and just grind it, break it down, grind her down, grind her confidence, her self-esteem, her self-worth down. Because these two men, these are small men.
I hate the commentator. Ooh,
all these retarded black female feminist tethers all sound the same. Everyone, I'm used to dealing with this bullshit on Thursdays, but goddamn, they all sound the same. Like they're all delusional. They're all argue points nobody made. They're all having the same. Oh, it's niggas. It's men's fault for everything. Like these women. Like I wish ICE was deporting them. If leave saying these illegal Mexicans alone, go get them. Like because they don't do anything but just spread hate and discontent. And then recruit other weak-minded women to think and believe this stuff because it makes them feel good too. So then these echo chambers are then again flooded by retarded black feminist tethers.
I like to say something. See, the lady that I hate the commentator, yo. I want somebody to just smack her like a couple of times, like stop talking. It's like just let me just stay with the commentator. It's like how sometimes imagine maybe let's say if I had a wife, she don't work, and then her best friend said, "Ooh, girl, you gotta go to work. Your husband doing everything." The girlfriend is mad because she's going to work. She don't got no husband, she don't got no boyfriend, nothing to do anything for her. She gotta do everything herself. So she self-sabotaging her best friend to go to work. And just to mess everything up, her best friend don't even have to work. She living a lifestyle. She's good. I'm paying for everything. She have money. She could travel wherever she want to do. So it's like this commentator is just self-sabotaging everything. The same thing here with the. Now let me go to the lady, the one who was talking in the interview. She sound like she had common sense. Then somehow it got warped again, where now she's about that feminine thing, but she sounds like she has some common sense when she said, "Yeah, I want to take care of my man. I want to make sure he's good. I want to show him that I appreciate him." Okay, so you do have common sense. Now, what's up with all these weird looking yellow thing? You got to take all that shit off, but you do have some common sense on you. So which means that she's workable. You talk to her for a little bit more. She's willing to understand. Even still, like when they was talking, she was like, "I agree with you." She didn't just fight it. She said, "I agree with you." And then she went on saying her point in the same alignment, in the same agreement with the guy. And then she was like, "Well, but I mean, her feminine nature came back. Well, I mean, I'm a woman, so I should only think about myself." They came back, but she still haven't lost her common sense just yet. Like the interviewer did, though.
So I got to give credit where credit is due. Naya, you was actually onto something. You did say she would probably cook, and she proved you right. So
yeah, I mean, you can tell her Instagram.
No, yeah, I'll be honest. Her this take, she sounded a lot more reasonable, to be honest. So it didn't give off the same type of vibe that the initial talk. Once they started to, I guess, pull back the layers, so she doesn't sound completely unreasonable. So if that's her true demeanor, and if she actually genuinely cares to treat a man, then I do believe she could probably find somebody. Now, as far as the dudes gaslighting and all of that, no, that's not trash shit. I would have sworn that they was watching the Lapeef Network a couple weeks ago, because I went over that same damn point about how women are not taught how to treat their men. Most women are pretty much on a level of narcissistic. They don't care. They worry about what they can consume. They see you as a utility, but it's almost, they'll do just enough to kind of maintain it for a while, but for the most part, they don't really care. They're not considerate. They don't do anything. That's why, men are running away from marriage because it's such a nasty deal. So if you find a wife, it's a good thing. Yes, because it's extremely difficult to find one, because most of these fools think just like the commentator. And yeah, Willie, I didn't know what you was talking about before, but I just looked at it, and I now feel like I'm putting way too much into production value, because apparently you can film a screen from your phone and do just fine. So maybe I should dumb it down some, so I can get all of the people who have a lower IQ to watch my shit, because apparently there's more people like that.
What you thinking, DJ?
Well, she was talking about how Godfrey thinks when she's talking about, you know, her traditional values is somewhat of a joke, and I believe that I could be wrong, but I believe that his response of saying, you know, all this traditional stuff is bullshit is because the basis of her conversation was trying to find, you know, a man that matches her in the resource department. And most men that match her in the resource department are, you know, probably not looking for her in particular. Somebody that can afford to go to Art Basel is going to be, you know, looking for a woman of a particular aesthetic. And the overuse of the words narcissism, gaslight, and manipulate is it's just word salad to get away from the actual statement that she wants to say, which is, you know, I just don't like the men that I'm attracted to that won't, you know, deal with me. It's a misery loves company kind of play, and they aren't necessarily grinding her down. They're giving her a reality check. And I'll say this, even if people get tired of it, but a lot of these conversations, especially when it comes from men, is really coming from a point of love and protection. Men want to ensure that these ladies have a better future, and they can clearly see that trying to get a man using bait that doesn't work will likely have them end up be alone, and they don't want them to end up that way. However, ladies like the commentator, they don't see that and they don't care about that, so they're okay with talking these women into a future of failure. Alan,
these women are trying to go deep sea fishing with pet food, I mean with fish food from the pet store, like, and wondering why they don't catch nothing. Like you don't have anything that the people you want for themselves. So like at best you'll get some charity dick, but no one's gonna take you serious after that. And then, you know, you think because if you know you can fuck one of us, it means you're entitled to us long-term into our commitment. Like if women understood that dudes will fuck something because they don't want to beat their meat, like it's simple as just using their body to masturbate, and then they think because a man does that, it means that he wants to marry them. Like that's just, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, those women's results in lives and outcomes will be exactly what we expect them to be. So hopefully they can just admit it to themselves by the time they're 50 or 60.
Hey, Willie, you're giving us a bad name. Most of us are not using women as a masturbation tool.
I didn't say that most of us are using women. I said that most of us will use those types of women as human masturbation toys. Not all women, just these undesirable ones that are unattractive, but just, you know, you caught her outside the event, so you like, fuck it. All right, well, I didn't get nothing from inside.
Now, I just wanted to clear the air because, you know, the way it was conveyed, I think a lot of people will misinterpret what you said. And think
that's fine, but you have a pretty, I know that I would bet my life that you have an excellent grasp on the English language and its orthography. So I don't think
I do. I do
take it that way. But anybody who did take it that way is probably a woman that is only good for a man using to masturbate. So I'm fine with that.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, Big Aaron.
Yeah, no, shout out to Willie. You can't use you know, algae flakes to catch a marlin. And that's what these women, or this women like them, think that they can do. You can't amass money and think that that's going to beget money. And that, you know what that shows me? That shows me that they don't care to know or want to know what we want. Like, well, imagine what it's going to be like to be in a relationship with a woman like that that doesn't even care to want to know what it is, the kind of bait to catch you. So much so that they impose their own proclivities on you. This is what would catch me, so it has to be what would catch you, and there's no other way around it. Like, damn, when we get in a relationship, what? Yeah. And then, yeah, you look like you eat alfalfa sprouts, man. Come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that lady that's narrating, man, she can't stand the sound of a man, the sight of a man. Everything about it was just bad, and so she just spewing from her point of view, and then you kind of notice how this woman the comedian, she kind of softened up with her on her stance about that situation. Like, you know, when they was talking about teaching her daughters how to treat men, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she kind of agreed with it, and then that just killed her out. That just burned up. Come on, she said, come on, whatever that girl's name was. She was pissed about it.
Come on, Elsa.
He said what again?
She said, come on, Elsa.
Yeah, yes. She said, come on, Elsa. She was very disappointed in that, man. She wanted to join the feminist movement, and she just wasn't with it, you know. So maybe she did. Maybe she does like dick. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. But as far as a woman's looks, I'm just trying to figure this out, dog. I mean, you just take any goddamn thing, ain't you? You gonna chain her up with a ball and chain, put it in the goddamn closet, and then just use her and abuse her and send her back to the closet when you done with her? Is that what we doing, dog?
He already told you he selected for something different. He looking for a woman that looked like she came from the village.
But wait, you're talking about me. Wait, what? but I told y'all though. I mean, you know, y'all heard her talk. You know, cause see, we're looking for genuine women, right? A woman that look genuine. She looked genuine, even if we like it or not. She looked genuine. You don't see no lashes moving up and down. You don't, like on her Instagram page or wherever that Mount found the page. So she had she had more genuine pictures of her looking in her natural state than
but her
her
mindset,
having
though.
fake stuff. Huh?
Her looks don't mean nothing. But what about her mindset? Her mindset is what you got to worry about.
That's a good question. So if she is capable of putting her genuine look online, that means the mindset isn't that bad. Because only those that put all this lashes and all this fake stuff online, that means that their mindset is very warped. You could tell. If you look at somebody with they use all this filter, baby filter, trying to make them look all so pretty, the best thing. But when you talk to them, you know that they're self-destructive inside because they don't like themselves. But this woman here had enough respect for herself to put her, even if people say she's ugly, to put her natural look on the internet, not once, not twice, but multiple times. Which means that her mindset, she have internal self-confidence for herself. And then when
that's like saying Batman doesn't care about his identity just because he goes out as Bruce Wayne sometimes. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. You know, if you Google an orangutan, you're going to see him in his natural state too.
What?
So
they get props.
I will actually throw Nia a bone on this one. Yes, she is in her natural state. Yes, she has stated that she likes to cook and be thoughtful to her man. So I don't know that it's necessarily. I think she may be having an internal struggle with trying to uphold an alliance to the sisterhood and be able to actually do what is needed to get a man. And I think that ultimately is keeping her from, her actual goal.
Absolutely. Yes, you are 100% right, because she's fighting between both. Her.
You can see she's agreeing with the dudes once they broke it down. Yeah. And what they were saying was not. It was commonsensical, like reciprocity. Right. Even the commentator had to agree with reciprocity, but she herself couldn't hold on to logic for long enough. She had to go back into the sisterhood, the commentator.
Exactly.
But when the girl was on the spot, she had to agree. Yes, in order to get what you want, you must be reciprocal. I think again, like I was saying before, whatchamacallit called it bullshit because she started off with that sisterhood talk about, you know, trying to meet a dude that makes as much money as she does, which again, like I said, a dude that makes, you know, a lot of bread ain't looking for her.
Right.
That whole outfit is a mental health crisis. What are we talking?
I mean, see, that's the thing. It's only on that stage though. It's only on that stage. So that stage really, that's a one-time thing. I gotta see her off the stage and
You saw the internet search, and she has several looks where she looks like that. She looked like she's trying to be one of them fucking dragon people from the Game of Thrones, like he's a fucking Targaryen or some shit. Like,
yeah, I hear that, but Mount also showed many different pictures of her being her natural state, which that's all the information I need to say. You know what? She looked like she could be a girl from a village down somewhere, or you know something, or somebody from the countryside. You know, I know she know how to cook because she's from the countryside or the village. That's all I need to know.
No,
And then after that, I could go take it from there.
But now the problem is, are you hearing her mindset? That's what's the biggest issue. It's you could get past her look if her mindset is right. But we also seen some pretty girls who look beautiful, who would probably consider themselves a 9 or 10, but their mindset makes them look ugly as hell.
Yes, that's
You
true.
don't think
But
that's important, though?
no. But see, that's the thing. You know, I had when we first seen the first video, and then when we seen her pictures, I had already determined her mindset based on the pictures. Her mindset is not as bad. Then when we seen the second video, Trav has said that. Well, I made you right. She did say she was gonna cook for. So I had already determined her mindset by looking at the pictures that Mont had put up. I knew it wouldn't be as bad, but she still, like what Fresh has said, she's still tuggling between these feminine, hateful group of women and her natural state of common sense. She's struggling between these two things.
Nah, you think she's gonna cook for $1 million man?
Yeah, she's gonna cook for her man.
No,
She's
she's
gonna
not.
be a
you think
baby
$1 million
dad.
man is gonna want her to cook for him?
She's gonna do this. So
No.
my hubby, what do you want to eat today?
No.
What do you want me to make? I want some pizza. Let me get my fork and spoon. Hey, I'm gonna eat this food. Hey, she naked.
We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch to topics. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that like button. So we're gonna get into Share 7. So she has revealed that her husband James has passed away. The TikTok star is known for giving advice to women on how to bag a high value man. So let's go to hear what she has to say. Did you guys know that?
Mm-hmm. I had no clue.
Okay. You sent out there laughing when I said her husband passed away. Straighten up real quick.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you know, you don't wish death on nobody. But when I heard Share 7, I was like,
yeah.
He's in a better place. He's in a much better place.
Cher is widely known for her tagline, "Sprinkle, Sprinkle." So if you guys heard that, that's what she is. But here she go.
Never remarrying again. I'm done. And I said that on every line. I said, if I've ever become a widow, I'm never remarrying again. How long was I married for? 20 years. The girls are fine. They're healed. They're good. We're moving forward. And part of the reason why they can heal and move forward is because I didn't tell everybody when it happened. I just let people do all their talking and trolling and all this kind of stuff. But at that time, those things were happening to us. And so we just really didn't talk about it because crazy people on the internet. Yes, I'm a widow now. He was older, much older. We had a big age gap relationship. But we were married for 20 years. He was a provider. I never had to pay no bills. He was a good guy. And he will be missed. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Being the prize means that man or whoever is dealing with you feels lucky to have you in his life. He will do anything to keep you there. He will spin. He will try to impress. He ain't gonna rush you to the mattress. He don't want to scare you away. He likes you 10 times more. That's how you know you're right. Because he likes you 10 times more. And if you're dealing with men that don't like you at all, you will never be the prize in that relationship. You will never be the prize in a relationship where a man does not like you more, not a little bit more, but a lot more. Listen, I'm trying to help y'all. If y'all like each other exactly the same amount, it's a no-go. If you like him a little bit less and he likes you a little bit more, that's going to be over quick. Okay? The dynamic is he has to like you more in order for you to be the prize. He has to do what you want him to do in order for you to be the prize. So when you choose the type of guy that you're going to date, make sure those things are in place or you will never be treated as a prize. Okay? Some of y'all have been dating the same dude for 5-6 years and still ain't the prize because you didn't start off as a prize. You have to start off as the prize. You have to start off as the prize. You're not going to grow into the prize. He's not going to realize you're the prize. You got to know from the start that you are the prize. The start of dating. Okay? He has to be smitten, mesmerized, in disbelief that you are with him. Okay? So that is what y'all need to go for. Y'all keep trying to date for fun. Yeah, in your early 20s and teens, date for fun. But when you're trying to become the prize in the relationship and get the lifestyle and all that kind of stuff that you want, you got to take it seriously and start only dealing with men that like you times 10. Okay? That's it. Sprinkle.
What if he's broke and loyal? I don't want no loyal broke man. I'd rather a cheating rich man than a loyal broke man. What am I doing with loyal? I can't take loyal to the bank. Can't pay the bills with loyal. You can cheat too, ma'am. Sprinkle. He don't got the money to be unloyal and still keep a place to stay with you. You got to choose. See, some people are loyal because they'll be homeless if they ain't. If he was rich, would he still be loyal? That's the question. Okay.
Oh, that was scary.
She gonna keep women as single as her ass is now. Like you taking advice from 50, like a 50. Never mind. I hope everybody takes advice from her. I can't wait to see them in the next 5-10 years.
I got a question though. I listened to everything she said. Now, where was she wrong at? What was she wrong about?
Saying that what she wasn't right about anything she said. Nothing.
Yeah, the mindset was completely off. And again, remember I said she had this little filter on, making her look like the cutest thing. That's the dangerous one. Very dangerous. Stay away from those type. But the mindset is completely off. Like just by hearing how she's talking, it's off.
Yeah.
And
I think she right for people who are looking for a sponsor or like a trick, because she don't be advertising for women that get in relationships where they in love and happy with to be with a man. She talking about women getting with men that are wealthy and what it's going to require for that relationship to work. And for that, she's saying get somebody who like you, who feels like they could not get you and they lucked up and got you. So every day they wake up in amazement. That's not typically the men that would pay for the men who have to pay to keep women around them. She's not talking about them type of men. The men who women want naturally, she's not talking about them. She's saying find you a provider that's not attractive, that will worship the ground you walk on and treat you as if you're the boss of him. And then you accept that and be happy with that. So for that segment of women who looking for a trick, that is the type of trick you need to find. Like you don't want somebody that can replace you. I mean, like you ain't gonna be able to act like her and keep your man.
Let's call a spade a spade. She just wants you to find a weak motherfucker and buck break him.
yeah, pretty much.
A weak
That's
nigga with
pretty much
money.
what it is.
With money, yeah, and buck break him. Everything she said, yeah. So what you're saying is true, yeah. Of course, if she didn't use anything that wasn't true, right? And she didn't even use a vacuous truth. If you have an if and then the then that follows correlates to the if, and it follows logically, then yes. But I mean, if I take a long walk off a short pier, That's good exercise. Sure, that's good exercise, but it's going to lead to my demise, right? So, I mean, she's correct, but she's correct in butt breaking.
Yeah.
If Nia shaved his beard, he would look like Buddy.
I would look like who? Who said that?
Me.
Wait, who would I look like?
Her husband.
That's him on the side by side coming up.
No.
Yeah, it's the side. It's got to be. It's like father and son right there.
Yeah, no, I would have, based on how she's talking, I would have give her a look. I said, bitch, I don't know who you talking to, but I ain't, you got the wrong nigga today. How she's talking, excuse my language, you got the wrong N-word today. No, you can't talk to me like that.
I got to
find another side guy like that.
I got a feeling whatever it was that took Buddy out, he didn't even try to fight it. He just said, all right, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, did she really have a husband? Because it doesn't sound like it.
Damn,
Really did?
They just showed
No,
it.
that was him. That was him.
Okay.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he don't even. He look like he know the whole time. Like he about to get up out of there. He don't seem like a little bit worried or pressed. He like, oh shit, I'm about to get paroled.
He ready to go.
Yeah, I think if my perspective, I'm with M White. I think I don't think anything she said was not true. Like if she's talking to women whose goal is to get themselves the trick, she not saying nothing wrong. If they like, yo, I don't care about love at this point. I just want a dweeb who gonna pay my bills and I can run all over him. Everything she said was right. Because I believe that women these days, they be talking about they want the top 5% of men. They want them to be 6 foot. They want them to have money. They want them to be charismatic and all that type of things. I be telling women like, okay, so you want the prize, right? That's a prize. She's saying that she wants to be the prize, right? So if you want to be the prize, you can't say you want a 6 foot nigga who got, all the meat in the world and, who fuck good and all these other type of things. He the prize, shorty. Like, you got to get used to that if you want that top 1% of man or 5%, top 10%. But she's saying like, yo, you want to be the prize? Get you an ugly nigga with money. Everything she said was true. So I ain't mad at her.
I thought that was Buddy from Belly.
And if we keeping it real, ugly niggas with money got it easier than ugly women with money.
Yeah.
So this is a reciprocal relationship because old girl, she might be paid. I don't know. We weren't trying to hear none of that shit.
Say that again.
Her except for Nia.
See, that's the thing. This is
money have it better than ugly women. That's fascinating. I never thought of that.
See, this is the thing here. This is
it's not a like for like because men typically don't try to depend on women for money. Like we don't see that shit as a come up. Like, oh, I'm gonna get my lifestyle changed because I'm gonna go get with this lady that's gonna hook me up. That shit it's demoralizing for women.
What can an ugly woman use the way an ugly nigga uses money in order to get men?
Naya, what if a woman came to you and said, I got $1 million for you to be my husband? You
femininity, in her box.
If a woman come up to you and say, I got $1 million for you to be my husband, you gone?
No, it's all about her mindset because I'm gonna just say you could take that $1 million, but once I start hearing her talk, 3 crazy words. I said take that $1 million, shove it up somewhere, but I'm out. I'm pack my stuff, and I have enough pride. I have too much pride. You can't talk to me crazy.
It's not a lot of money.
Didn't you say that you a price could be put on your woman vagina to sell it?
Yep.
So now you can't be paid to be a husband? Come on, bro.
What you mean? No, it's all about.
Do you know how many goats and how many bad stock trades you can make with $1 million?
Yeah, look, I'll figure it out on my own. It's like I don't need your $1 million to for me to make it. I could figure that out.
He said he put his woman on the track.
You have $1 million. You need whoever's million you can get. Like
I told you I ain't putting no fingers in my butthole. So what make you think I'll do this one?
Whoa! Where the hell did that come from?
When did you tell us that?
Willie said
wait.
Remember,
I asked you, would you marry a woman for $1 million? How you get here?
I was like off topic.
I'm talking about.
That nigga gay.
No, I'm talking about a while back. We was in another live stream. Willie said, "Would you
Whoa,
let
whoa,
a
whoa,
female?"
whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't even want to hear about it, bro. Save that story.
Would you let
I
a
want to hear
female
nothing about.
do
No.
a check
We don't want to hear
in your
nothing about
butthole?
none
I
of
said
that.
I would never do it for $1 billion. I said I would never do it. So if I won't do that, why would I do this?
Because one is you just getting married, the other one's you getting something stuck in your ass, nigga. That's why.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing either one. You know, so long as disrespect, I won't do it. I'm gonna just walk off. It ain't that deep.
Why is it disrespectful for a woman to say, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you to be my husband because I'm so ugly"?
No, it's not that part. And no, I'm not that ugly. You know, I got a little bit of shine on this skin. And you can't use both terms and say no, not that part. And then it's not the bread, it's how you talk to me. If I see you talking to me crazy, I might. If you talk to me like this lady who was just speaking, yeah. You could shove that somewhere, but I ain't dealing with it. I'll make my own bread. If I'm I'd rather be poor and broke outside than have some lady talk to me crazy with the mill.
Even if she clean.
Sound
Even
good,
if she's
man.
clean, I won't do it. I'll be outside poor and broke. Cause at least I'll be at peace.
Listen, I don't believe nothing nobody say about $1 million who ain't never touched one or who don't have one currently, because it's only like speculation or conjecture at that point. You never know what you'll do for $1 million until it's in front of your face.
Nah, I know what to do. I know what to do with it.
Not saying well, I don't believe that you would necessarily know what to do with $1 million either. I'm saying you don't know what you would do for $1 million until the opportunity is in front of you.
No, trust me. No.
I ain't no trust to it. I trust human
stand.
psychology.
I
And
stand on
$1
my
million
principles.
is, which no, you don't.
I stand on my
You
principles.
haven't had anybody pay you or offer you, put you in a position, so you say you can think that you would.
But see,
you can't
that's
say
the
that
thing.
Really up the number.
But see, that's the thing here. So, yeah, you're right. I haven't had nobody put me in $1 million position, but I had somebody who put me in a 15K position to do a
That's
job.
not what we're talking about. We're talking
No,
about $1
hold on,
million.
but just hear me out. Just hear me out. It was a remodel job, but the boy started talking to me crazy. I said, "Well, no, I'm out. Nope, don't talk to me crazy."
Naya, was he African?
Bro, you talking about
No. The
$15,000 remodel job?
The boy was
compared to
American.
someone
He was just
asking you to
talking
marry him
crazy.
for $1 million.
I said, nope, I ain't doing it. Even, I'm uncle. I'm so sorry. Even my uncle, his wife. I went to go mount a heater, and I charged $650 to mount the heater. But that's high. I didn't know how to do it, so I just had to figure it out. I brought a partner to come help me out. Who I'm mad. I said, oh boy, it went back and forth. I said, you know what? They still wrote the check. It was a business. They still wrote the check. I said, you know what? Let me give you your check back calmly. My sister is my witness because she was with me too. Let me give you your check back. Next time, just know my price is high. My price is high. I ain't coming for no cheap prices.
Did you
So
charge
just
you
so if
charge
I'm able to do it for those,
$650 to
what'd
put a
you say?
heater in it you didn't know? You charge
Yeah.
$650 to do a job you didn't know how to do?
Well,
With
I
a
mean,
heater?
look, there was a lot of jobs when I first started over. I didn't know how to do it. I had to put it was like wall mount heaters. I had to mount 2 wall mount heaters in 2 different places. It was $300 each. Now, one day it's a business. And let me get some bread. It's not like it's not his house. It's a business. Let me get some bread out of it. For a water heater, I'll charge $1,500 to install a water heater.
Naya, when I used to shoot
So
video, oh, you talking?
no,
When I
you
used to
good,
shoot
man.
video, I didn't really. I steered clear of foreigners for the most part.
Damn.
He wasn't a
especially
foreigner.
Africans, right? Because for whatever reason, y'all treat the help worse than we treat the help here. So I could peep the way they was talking when we was doing the consultations. I'm like, oh, I'm not shooting your wedding. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, they just treat the help different. Like,
What you mean?
people, like we nice to the help here for the most part, right? We want to, chill out, come grab a plate, right? They not like that. They want every penny of their money. Why are you eating?
Because they
that's wrong.
charging you top dollar for a job they've never done before.
Well, I mean, people once people don't know you never done it. They just think you did. You have done it before. So you go into people hoping that like when you first start off, you don't know anything that much. You just know maybe the bare basic. I knew how to mount a TV. I mount a couple 50-inch TV, but I never mounted a heater on the wall. I don't know the process. I don't know how to go about doing that. But I figured it out that day, and to stay the main office room and one of their employee of Rome, they needed like a mounted heater because their baseball heater was too cold. It wasn't warming up those two rooms fast enough. So they wanted an
You
extra
sitting
heater.
around.
So but I figured out how to do it that day and I charge. And
So hold on.
normally I
Didn't you
get
say this
paid.
was? Didn't you say this was your uncle that you try to rip off?
Well, my uncle always paid, but at that time it was his wife that was there. He wasn't there. He paid. My uncle, just for some basics, he gave me $800.
So you was about to rip off your kinfolk, knowing you couldn't do it.
No, I did it. It got done. If I couldn't do it, I would just no charge. You don't pay me anything, not a penny. Even me coming, you don't pay for that. If I can't do it, if it gets done, you only pay when it gets done. If I can't do it, don't pay me shit. I take the loss. And if I break it, I pay. I give you money for whatever heater I break.
You got a warranty on your service? What if 5 years later this thing goes kaput?
Well, I mean, not 5 year. I got like a 2-year warranty. It be in the envelopes and anything
You got
I do. 2-year warranty on anything I do. That's fair. You want extra warranty, pay more. You got 2-year warranty. Anything I do, I fix it one time completely free. I buy the material and I put it in completely free one time. Whatever it is, even water heaters. If it damages, I buy it. I buy a replacement. I install it. You don't pay jack nothing. That's fair to me. If that's not fair, I don't know what is.
Hey, Hank, I got you covered, man. You need some knee surgery?
Why would I turn around and go back to you again so you can fuck it up again?
Well, I hope that you are insured and bonded, because that heater fall on somebody, your ass is going to jail and back home. Like, what do we?
Oh man, that joint is up there. That joint is
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up.
There.
You going to jail.
That
You're
joint
going
ain't
to
going
jail.
anytime soon. For
Did you say it's
another
glued?
60 years.
It's glued up there?
No, it's mounted. I'm just use the term glue just to make fun, but it's mounted up there.
Oh, because so you know what heat does? Glue.
Yeah, it melts it and whatever.
All right, let me go ahead and get it. Go ahead, Malik. Want to say something?
No, I said get your money.
Man. We're going to get to this last clip, man. Here we go.
Man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression? Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at their men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
Whew. You know, you make more money, you gotta start paying some bills in this crib. You talking like that?
We knew you was finna say that.
This exactly who Cheryl was making content for. This is the precise woman she was making the content for. Whatever you unsatisfied about, he is paying your bills. He probably worship you. She probably want a different type of. She wants somebody that she want, and it's probably no longevity in that. The type of man that's gonna pay the bills and would still be with her. I wish I would see my wife or my girlfriend at a viral clip talking about, should I stay with my husband? Asking a group of strangers. Man, that shit would. What?
You know what she could do when she gets home?
And she knows she could do that, and he's still gonna stay with her. She knows she could go up and make him look like a fool, and he's still gonna stay with her. That's who she was making this content.
He's probably waiting to die too, if that's the case. Like, you can't. It's just some women. It's just some women you just can't. Like, I have never in my life seen a Tonight's Conversation clip that I thought like landed or cooked since Trip left until that one. Like, at least they told her like that she's retarded, because then she said that I make more money than him. Like, that meant it made him look better because he makes less money. He makes less money than her, and it's still covering a lifestyle. Like, I hope somebody sends this man that video and like floods his inbox with it in its totality, so he can see what type of ungrateful bitch he has. Because that's crazy.
Do you think that'll make a difference? This woman is not showing some semblance of who she is at home. And do you think he's moved by that? Do you think he would?
Yeah, 'cause I think if you tell a dude that his wife's a hoe enough, and enough people tell him, he'll leave. Eventually, because he'll get tired of hearing the shit. Like, it'll be okay. Well, only thing I can do to protect myself from hearing how stupid my girlfriend is, how much of a simp I am, is to leave her. Like, you can bully people into making good decisions. That's why I think we should bring bullying back, because you can easily bully him into leaving her. If we all took our platforms, shared that video with his ad, and had, he's getting 1,000 ads an hour of that video, it's not, he's not no man unless he's either gonna leave or he's gonna unalive himself. Like, either way, he's still away from her.
Now he's gonna have a conversation with her, and she's gonna apologize, and she's gonna move on. That's what's gonna happen.
Somebody in the comments said they started asking the women in the room, do they want her man?
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
And all of them, for them, like, all of the non-hyena minded ones were like, hell yeah.
A part of me think Ace Metaphor wrote that dumbass question. Because I mean, if you're doing shows like that over time, of course you got to start to kind of throw some shit in there. You got to make sure that, because it might be a night where your content ain't hitting, you got to make sure that shit hit every time you have a show. So I do think that he, judging by the way she got up and confidently asked that, and just look, I think he wrote that question. However, I'm gonna play along.
They let you submit, so they take a bunch of questions before the show starts. They give you cards. And then you write out the questions, and then they send them up there, and then they have people going through the questions. And then when they ask your question, you get to come up, and then they'll say, "Okay, you answer this, you ask this." Like, they do that on every show they have.
No, absolutely, I believe that they do that, and that's probably how they do it. But I absolutely believe that it's like, yo, we're gonna have some actors in there too. Why not, right? Make sure that in case we don't got no good questions, we don't got no good content, I'm gonna make sure we got some good content tonight.
It's kind of hard not to have good content with the types of women who go to those shows. You're always going to get a viral moment, because again, the only women who go to those shows are the old and hyena bitches. It's not like it's any. You're not going there to find a bunch of good women. That's the room where it's full of. It's an echo chamber hyena bitches that may read the Bible every now and then.
I mean, for sure, but that's also like the mindset of thinking like, oh, you know, all you gotta do is put a bunch of hyena bitches inside of a room and we got reality TV. Well, yeah, you'd like to think that, but they still stage some of that shit. They still like massage, you know, them to do certain things and stuff like that. So, you know.
This is a spark plug, but the rest is gas and air. It just goes. They might spark, they just introduce something to initiate some sort of momentum and then watch it fly.
But they're gonna do it every episode. They're going, you know, them producers gonna be back there, like, you know, they it's a mix of both, you know.
And given how women centric that platform is, I think if they were gonna stage something, it would be staged when it's a dude. Like the guy that went up there and was talking about his wife don't give him no sex, and then found out that, well, sir, you don't bathe, and you also don't do this, and his wife was there with her friends. Like, I think that they would sacrifice a man, given the viewers of that channel, before they sacrifice a woman.
I think they probably did a lot over the years, maybe. Probably, you know.
Have any of y'all ever went to the show in person?
Nah, not me.
I don't know who up here.
I never went there. Have you?
Nigga, I went. Hold on, damn, Joe. I Trill was
That's where you went, because that's your friend. That's different.
Well, bruh. So the videos ain't as the show. I don't know. That shit was kind of lit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You said it was lit?
Just go one time.
You said it was
Tell me
lit?
what you think about it.
Well, they had some Jeremys in there or what?
I'll go when one of you niggas is up
So
there.
look. This was my experience when I went up there with him. Keep it up asleep. First off, they hired some DJ, one of the best DJs I ever heard. It's like he found all the old school Chicago house music, the underground shit that, and he had it going crazy in there. Damn near everybody was swag surfing at one point. Then when the women came out there with the crazy stuff, they low key be checking them people. They check a lot of the crazy, like the clips that be going viral on Instagram. They don't like be saying a lot of the stuff you think would sound crazy coming from them in person on the show. They be checking their ass. And Trill especially was on top of that shit. He was giving the shit we'll say up here. Two people at the bare minimum, 2 men were saying that shit back to him. And one of the women was like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Just check it out. It might just on a date night. It's entertaining as hell, Joe.
What do you think will happen if me, Hank, and Willie went up there?
On the panel or to the show?
On the panel.
On the panel,
It will
I
burst into
think
flames.
y'all will get it'll go up because the women in the panel, the women in the audience, some of them be they serving drinks and shit, so they lit. It's gonna be some women that's agreeing and asking, "Is you single?" Then it's gonna be some women want to hang you out the drop.
Catch fire, right?
They gonna ruin that. They gonna ruin that man's entire fucking brand. That's what they gonna do.
Immediately from the very first question that I respond to, that shit is canceled after
It's
that. I would never. And the crazy, I'll go up there and support one of you niggas if y'all end up on that in that bullshit circuit. That's cool.
Yo, we should go. Hey, Hank, you down?
Yeah, I'll go support one of y'all. But you could
I bet
never
y'all have a good time. I bet you have a good time.
Hey,
I bet you.
The funny thing about it, they come into Louisville in March the 26th.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing about it. But the thing about it,
you know the date and all that, huh? You got a ticket?
They advertise it all the time.
Oh yeah,
they don't play when
Mark got one, huh?
Your city. It's coming on your timeline, bro. Anytime they near Philly, that should be up and down my timeline. They're not playing. So
And if you a single, Trev, if you single, bro, that's like going to an R&B concert. Yeah.
I'm good.
So let me say this though. You think they was
you don't want that
kind of sauce the thing up, and then I'm sure Nav was agreeing. I'm gonna say this, man. I blame that dude for dealing with that woman, because more than likely that woman was doing that bullshit before he got married to her. She was taking advantage of him before he got married, so he ended up marrying this heifer and made a bad decision by making it a lot harder to deal with and to get out of the situation. Yeah, I blame him for that shit. He knew she was like that, and when she wasn't about bringing her money to the table and just keeping it all, what did he think is gonna happen when she get married to her? You think all of a sudden she was ready to put the money all in one pot? She wasn't doing that. She was all for it. She encouraged it.
Hank, let me ask you this. I know you blame somebody real bad, but let me ask you this. Do you think that it almost sounds like you might think he's deserving of it, right? But But I'll say this: a lot of us as men probably didn't get the proper guidance as a youngin. May run into a situation they're going into it in good faith, right? And a lot of times, what happens is sometimes men think that they can fix the situation or whatever, but they're going in good faith and they're trying to do the right thing. Now they're hung up, their kids in, and they're screwed. I mean, he might eventually leave once he can't take enough, but at first, he's probably going to want to save his family. So, do we really need to beat down on the man per se? Like,
Yeah.
I do agree it is his fault, but I think that sometimes it's not because he just did some stupid shit. It's because he was ignorant to women's ways. That's why a lot of us have, channels to kind of help men understand these types of things. Shit, I learn more and more about women's ways on a regular basis, right? Between just the studies I do or, checking out other content, talking to y'all. And I don't think that most men are prepared. I think we're usually ill-advised and unprepared to go into a situation like marriage and learn a lot of things on the fly. And as you can see, sometimes it ends up being a disaster.
So, Trev, this is why I say this, man. When you was with her and she never bought you anything, never paid for anything, made good money, but never spent no money on you, you already see signs before you said I do. She wasn't trying to do anything for you. And that's the same thing she's doing now. But then she expect for you to do more. You're not doing enough. This ain't the first time she heard it. She's brave enough to go into a public forum and say that. This not the first time she said it. She probably said it to him in private. He didn't want to accept it. Oh, you just talking. You just upset right now. No, dog. She was speaking from the heart, and you look past it. Now she's not a bad-looking woman, so that's what he got caught up in her aesthetics.
Maybe
nice-looking woman, put together woman. You know what I'm saying? She's making her own money. All that was cool to her. Then she expect him to take care of everything, and her help and try to donate or do nothing for him. Not trying to spend no money on him, trying to give him anything or gift him anything or look out for him. I said, baby, you need some help on this, or baby, I would like to take you out to dinner. I like to pay for it. She probably didn't do none of that. She sat back and received all the rewards, and he got nothing. And the only thing he got was a pat on his ass and a tap on his head every once. And she probably gave him a little head. Other than that, she got nothing from him. And he was okay with that until she goes out and saying silly shit like this. Make a statement like this in private first. And probably told her girlfriend, girl, he pays all the bills. I ain't give him a dime. Embarrassed him, emasculate him. All the while, he think it's okay. Now she turned in public. Once she turned in public like that, what she did, maybe he get fed up, maybe he won't. But like you said, now he's locked in. He's married to the woman. She got kids, got family.
But there's another perspective, King.
Break that up.
I don't want her to get fed up because the dude that's fed up in his situation becomes violent, and I don't think she deserves to be beat the fuck up. And that's typically what happens when dudes find out they've been being played and being stupid for so long, and then they lash out emotionally. I don't want that for her or him.
So I think there's two different scenarios that it could be, right? One, he could have met her representative, which I can tell you, I know some women who are vicious like that. They know how to play the role until they dug in, and then voila, the new joint comes out once they get that ring, once before the ink dries some damn times, right? So, or it could have been a situation where maybe she did admire him. You know how a lot of these women will catch him right on this panel saying this shit, that they want the men to eventually start to progress, right? And they'll say, well, no, I want to do this. So she might have been satisfied with him at that time. Maybe she advanced in her career that he helped her build, and then now she's around men that are even of a higher stature than he is. So now she's like, nah, I need him to be like this. And maybe he just doesn't want to do that. That might be outside of his capacity. And it maybe didn't start out like that, but could have easily developed into a situation where now she wants more.
Trev, you think she cheating on him?
1,000,000,000%.
I think it's a really high probability, yes. Right? I would really think so, because she obviously doesn't have any respect for him at this point. So a woman that doesn't respect you and is expecting you to do way more than that as outside of your capacity, then the likelihood of her cheating is gonna happen. If she doesn't want to leave for some reason, then she's going to cheat, but she's going to take some type of nefarious action.
Hey,
Yeah,
Trey, but
yeah.
Lord forbid if this man go down, if this man gets hurt, if this man loses his goddamn job,
She leaving him.
She done.
Yeah.
Look.
And
And
I agree with
again,
him.
I'm gonna say it again. She showed this bullshit early in a relationship. He was okay with it, so he can't get mad now. Now, the only reason he gonna get mad now because she made it to the public eye and she publicly embarrassed the man. But dog, she was publicly embarrassing me when she was doing it in front of her friends. That's when she really started. But you saw it, okay, no big deal. She just talking to a friend. Bullshit, dog. Once she put y'all business out there, like to the point where she can do that to you, it's only a matter of time she take it to the next level. And that's exactly what she did. Now the ball's gonna be in his court. What you gonna do about it, dog? You gonna have a come to Jesus meeting with this effort? Or you gonna continue to accept it and grab ankles?
She
So
definitely
what
talking to
is-
niggas at work, saying stuff like, my man, she down to her man in front of the men at work. She telling them about how she wished that her man was like them, probably talking freaky. Like, you know what, it's hard for he need to share a 7 her and let her be a stay-at-home wife or something if he gonna pay to play. I don't even know how the rule for paying to play.
Nah.
I don't know. You gotta isolate somebody and keep them by themselves or something. I don't know.
He either needs to leave or your 7 husband did and die, because this is dumb. Like, niggas don't deserve shit like that. And like, I'm telling you, like, when you break a guy down, like the outcome is rarely, positive. I don't wish that for any man.
Some niggas do deserve stuff like that.
So what is the consequence?
You deserve what you allow. You deserve what you allow.
What's the consequence for it?
I don't agree with that.
It's men who look for that arrangement. It's men who look for that arrangement.
So you see a woman,
if a man is violent towards a woman, or he's some type of other type of abuser, what scenario would she deserve it?
I mean, if she consistently allow it, that's her business. She made a choice.
That's
So
not
she
saying
deserves
that
to get
deserves
whooped
it,
on.
though.
I'm sorry.
Like, deserve shit. That means like that's what she is owed due to the consequences or the choice that she's made.
Yeah.
She's not. No woman deserves to be beat the fuck up by a guy.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example, right? It's like, again, and I think we're making it sensitive because we're switching it to a woman. But even if it was a man, right? If it's a man consistently choosing this woman who's whooping his ass, right, and putting her hands on him, you deserve what you work for. You deserve what you consistently choose to do every day, right? That's what I think that you deserve. So if I'm up here, if I'm like, yo, I want this type of woman and I'm working towards it, if I want this type of career and I'm working towards it and I'm putting in the effort, I'm putting in the hours, that's what I deserve. If you
He's not working towards a woman who doesn't appreciate him.
most of these guys, this is not the first woman that they ever been with that's like that, right? This is consistent. His next woman gonna be like that. His woman before was like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not always the case. Like most of these dudes don't have like a bunch of partners and a bunch of experience, which is why they behave like this. After you bump your head a whole bunch of times, most men are smart enough to be like, fuck that. We're putting a lot of scenarios on here and speculation, but I mean we could take it at face value. All of it is assumption. I get it, but we're all looking towards the worst case scenario. Like this dude really should have known better. This dude had this happen to him before, but there's nothing to substantiate that. How do we even know that? We don't even know when they got married, how long they were together. What
Y'all don't
so many things that could have happened.
I don't think it's a situation where y'all ain't never been in a situation where a woman didn't deserve to be slapped the shit out of.
Damn, that's your opener, bro. What the?
I'm trying to ask you. You said a woman was presenting with a particular character that validated him selecting her as a woman to be with in a committed relationship, and then further down the line, she switched on him. So I'm asking, as men, how do we correct that? What is the consequence for women finessing you with the character trait or what the necessary qualities to be able to obtain a committed relationship? Get in there, get into your life, get into your soul, create kids with you and all this other shit. And then unbecoming, like, what is that? Like, how do we correct that?
I know how. You know, first thing first, stop paying for stuff in the crib. Just
Oh
make sure you
shit.
pay for the. Well, let me finish. Just make sure you pay for the light, the water bill, and the heat. That's it. Stop paying for the food, the clothes. Go wash your own clothes. Do not wash anybody else besides yours and the kids' clothes. Let her wash your own clothes. The food, buy food, get your own refrigerator, put your food in it.
So do what
Who
women
gives
do.
You saying stop
and
providing and they'll correct
stop
themselves.
providing everything because
Most
obviously
men,
you don't appreciate
hold
a
on,
penny.
but nah, most men are not even doing that. Most men are not even providing like that.
Nah, you
Well,
want to
you're
send
saying stop doing what most men are not doing is going to correct women from baiting and switching on you.
Here's how you fix that.
No, hold on. So based on the video we seen, the man was doing all that. So I don't know what most men is, but based on the video we did see, the man was providing everything, and she was just living and working and having her own money and keeping it in her pocket. Even keeping your own money in your own pocket, that's questionable to me. If the relationship is done, fine, let it be done. I'll do my own thing by myself. After maybe 6-7 months, I'm gonna start introducing the lady to come in.
So you're saying if he withdraw his resources, she
I'm
won't
taking
embarrass him in
everything
public.
out. I'm extracting everything, and slowly, as that start happening, because it's two things. You're gonna learn to appreciate me, But since you gained it so easy, because I'm doing everything for you, so you gained it very easy. I'm gonna start taking stuff away, because these are my resources. You got your own bread. You could do your own resources. Go,
So you're gonna do what
that
women do.
heavy ass bag. You could bring it in the house.
That's not African, Naya.
So you're
No.
doing what women do. You're withholding the resources that the men value. Like, so if a woman gets mad and you don't do what she wants, she stops fucking you. So what you're going to stop doing is stop paying bills. That's retarded.
I would argue. I make the argument that a woman would rather you slap her,
too small.
slap her upside the face than to take your money away from her. Even a pimp hand. Even a pimp hand, even a woman who's being tricked off by a pimp would rather get the shit slapped out of her than the money stop running.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend you do that. If you're
Yeah.
trying to go to jail, then go ahead. But I wouldn't recommend you do that. Unless you're trying to fight with her, go ahead. But I wouldn't recommend you do that.
I don't know, bro. I'm all for a dude defending himself if a woman hits him. Like, no issue there. But just to be arbitrarily going upside a bitch head, I don't know if I can.
Lock his ass up.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't know if I can get jiggy with that, G.
Yeah. It's easier to expect my resources. That's easier.
So Darwin,
I guess I put on record. I don't agree with Darwin either.
I agree with the premise that he made.
Y'all scared?
A hoe would probably rather a pimp beat her ass than stop paying her. I don't think that we should just arbitrarily be beating bitches up though. That's not how that should.
That's not what Darwin said though.
I didn't say that's what you said.
He didn't say
I'm just
arbitrarily.
asking you
exactly
what are the consequences for a woman conducting herself that way?
Oh, being 40, 50 years old, unloved, unwed, and overfucked. That's the consequences.
Oh, Darwin, do you think going upside their head could work?
Actionable steps to correct it. I think that's where he's going with it.
Your
situation.
It sounded like he was going with go upside her head, if we being honest. But do you think that could work?
Do I think going upside a woman's head can work?
Do you think it could work?
It could work. No.
Oh, I don't want to tell you what can work. I could tell you what have worked.
Okay.
I think in some cases in historically that has worked. I think every man that has hit a woman was always able to get a woman and keep a woman.
Okay. Yeah, let's gotta get off this.
No.
Just answer the question. I know. That's what
he's basically saying it's proven to be effective. I hear you, Darwin.
I don't think
we're allowed to co-sign.
I don't have consultations where I had women come in and they talk about their man hit.
Are you practicing what you're
right now today? They back in there. They back in the relationship with them, loving them, doubling, and they will not walk away.
The last time you was up, you on that bullshit. Darwin, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Did I ask you a question, Mark?
No, dog. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you practicing what you preaching?
No, I'm not hitting no woman.
Fuck up, then. God damn.
That's not what he asked me. That's not what he. Did you ask me? Was I hitting my woman?
No, I didn't ask that.
So what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
I'm asking you that. Fuck what I'm talking about.
Okay, then,
what the fuck is what you preaching?
He asked me a question and I answered his question.
And okay, I'm asking you a question.
And I answered your question, and you're gonna say what the fuck?
And you said no. Okay, so you.
What if I asked you? Did you suck dick?
Another man?
Because every time I'm up here, you always on my dick, nigga.
But you're not willing to do the same
goddamn ass nigga.
You a goddamn
always on my dick every time I'm up here. So let me ask you a question: do you suck dick?
Hey,
what?
Yo.
So get off my nuts. Every time I'm up here having a conversation, you always on my nuts. I'm just answering the man question. He asked me, can it work? He asked me, can hitting a woman work? And I said, I can't answer what can work. I can tell you what historically work. And I asked him, did I answer his question? He said, yeah, you answered my question.
And then I had a question.
And then I asked you a
hear
question.
what
What you say? You had to go low. First, you had to ask me a person.
I'm asking you a question. You out there putting it out there saying that you think it'll work for some men. That's what you said. So I'm asking you, are you willing to do the same goddamn thing you're preaching about?
Mark, did I say I think it'll work?
Oh, now why are you going to fucking?
I said I can tell you what has worked historically. I said I can't tell you what can work, but I can tell you what worked historically based on the past.
Since it worked in history, have you tried this history? Have you put this history into practice?
Then you just asked me that question. What does got to do with what I tried?
Maybe it'll change. You so full of shit. You flip flop.
What does this got to do with what I tried?
Yeah, no. I mean,
I can tell you. I can tell you this. I can tell you this based on my own personal history. I slapped niggas like you before.
Okay, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Robert chose violence today.
Okay, all right.
I can tell you that.
Too gangster, man. Too gangster.
If you want to go, I can tell you how to. I can tell you how to slap the shit out of men before.
Hey, so
I think we all should go on mute and let them.
No, ain't nothing else to talk about, dog. He's full of shit. I ain't worried about what he talking about. He just talking.
Yeah, just answering your question, bro.
I
can tell you what I have done in historic. I've done that before.
You answered the question multiple times up here.
So far, based on how he's talking, I think he slapped a couple women too. He's just not saying it live because they ain't trying to go to jail.
Hey, Naya, let them have they thing, man.
You can ask me. You ain't got to assume I'm right here. You got the luxury of asking me a question and getting the answer.
Nah, you see how the rest of the men up here let them handle their business because that's what men do. So let them handle that shit and be quiet, bro.
It ain't nothing to handle. The man is just he want to go. Whenever you talking about a general term and somebody want to go personal, they're trying to gaslight you into giving up information so they could try to label you or determine you as something that you're not. So I saw it coming.
You don't want to keep preaching the bullshit. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. We talk about all kind of shit on here that we don't necessarily affiliate in.
What I talk about is real truth. It's what I live.
Talking about a man.
What you don't live.
You and NY just had a back and forth question and answer on whether the man or the woman cheated, and they answered it straight. That doesn't mean those two condoning that. Trev didn't respond and went in white and said, "Do you cheat?" So why do you got to ask me a part? Why you got to bring it to a personal level?
Look, we're talking about a general topic. Last time you
had an agenda behind it. So you still ass hurt from the last time I had your old ass. That's what it is.
We was talking about Jamal Bryant. We already proved
that's what I'm saying. Just if you got listen, if you got a phone that you left unturned from last time,
you don't have a sense of pride. You probably shouldn't have hit the link. You probably don't need to hit that red X right now before I get in your ass. You don't want me to do that right now, dog. So I'm gonna let you leave. I'm gonna let you leave.
That's 2-3 years in Dagestan and forget.
I'm gonna let you live your best life. Tell about you ain't gonna put hands on me for your life depended on it. You know better than that. Just talking. Don't front in front of the family.
Out of all due respect,
don't front in front of the family. I don't give a shit what you talking about.
Out of all due respect, I won't put hands on you.
I know. You made a good decision. That's a hell of a business.
But just out of all due respect, I won't put hands on you. And I didn't say I was gonna put hands on you. I said historically, I have slapped niggas like you, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm sure you have.
But just out of respect, I would never hit you, bro.
I know you won't. I know you won't, but
okay.
Hank got that evil.
That's how we do that. That's how we do that. That's how we do that.
Damn. We sound just like the button.
Yeah, but if you gotta listen, let's address the issue that you had because I don't want it to be reoccurring. Because I like a nigga like him. He cool. I like being in a conversation with. I like how you add to the conversation. My whole issue with the last topic on Jamal Bryant and his wife, I just think that we went overboard when we started labeling them and confirming things when we had a little to no information. That's all it was. Yeah, I agree 100% on all the things you said about her wearing a dress and how it gives you the indication of her behavior or the activity she might participate in. But just saying that she was a hoe, just somebody who has a wife. And I've been in situations where people have called my wife a hoe and they don't even know her. So I just kind of feel the sentiment on that side. So I don't know if you can see it from that angle. That is the reason why I kind of stepped in. And it might look like I was trying to save or cape or whatever. I get it. But we didn't have enough information to confirm that the woman was indeed a whore or promiscuous just based off of her attire. I agree with everything else you said, Hank.
Yo, Hank got an evil laugh now. That's funny.
I hear you, man.
I appreciate that.
You see how fast that shit died down? Man. We couldn't do this shit on a Thursday if our life depended on it.
Appreciate that.
Well, it might be just men are more logical, and they often put away emotions out of the conversation.
It ain't no might be, nigga. You know it is.
I think a lot of y'all are more logical whenever y'all trying to argue with them. They just, I don't know. It's just some type of barrier in front of them, preventing them from understanding. I think it's just they don't like a lot of y'all. Because I like to take it back to something M. White and Trev used to push. When a woman like you, boy, they drop all morals, all barriers, all kind of things. When they like you, I think they don't like enough.
They do.
So I think if we was pounding their guts in, no shade or to whatever everybody did, we would have a different energy and different conversation with these women. That's why a lot of these podcasts be smashing these joints. When they start to like you, they start to relax all of these barriers and all of these morals, and you show up. But if you don't touch them, they're gonna have some anger towards you.
You know what? I gotta give JR credit because he definitely don't put panels together with women that anybody want to smash. So good for him.
Shots fired. That wasn't me. That was Willie.
No. Not all of them. There's no. There's a few, man.
Put a name on it.
Hold on, what? True?
No.
Mott is diabolical.
Nobody put no name on nothing.
Hold on, Mott. You put a name on it.
Yeah. No, we ain't doing that.
Bro, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, we should.
No, don't try to leave it alone now because you niggas want to argue with me.
I think the disconnect is Trev. I think Trev and Willie got different tastes, maybe. That is why Willie felt like there was no viable options.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Leave it alone.
No, I don't think our tastes are different. I just think our tolerances are different. And yeah, I just
said I'm thirsty.
You couldn't.
Okay. Hey.
if they've been on this panel, you couldn't pay me to fuck with them. So I don't.
No, well,
I mean, I do.
I get that. With, I ain't got no fixins on nobody per se, but there's still people who were smash a bowl.
Right? Yeah, any woman can put.
Oh no, y'all been doing this shit for like 6 years. I'm cool. I will take that because I just haven't been around long enough to see them. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But
you mean to tell me you haven't seen anybody smashable?
I haven't seen somebody on this panel that you could pay me to fuck. If I was a single man out here can just throw my dick whoever I wanted to. I ain't seen one woman on this panel you could pay me to fuck with in real life.
Willie, if you isolate looks and extract and remove like personality and all that, you still had the same opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I blame him, and listen, I blame M. White for that because what M. White tends to do, he doesn't know it, that he points out that the girls who come on this panel, they the ugly one in their friend group.
Oh my God.
Like M. White has shown me that
said that.
Time again.
I don't think M. White said that.
That was not.
I didn't say that he said anything. I said he has shown me that.
I know what he's talking about. That was a one-off. That and both of them women was beautiful. One is just immaculately beautiful.
Go ahead. Now, one of them is definitely like if you put her with the rest of her friends, she is the ugly one.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
hold on,
but she's not ugly though. That's the thing. The woman is a attractive woman.
Willie, who y'all talking about?
No,
you can't put a name on it. Hold on, Willie though. Did you say that?
You can put it in a private chat.
So let me ask you this, Willie.
I think you know who it is too.
Do you think any of those women? Do you think any of the women on the panel would actually go for you though?
Yeah, no, most of them hoes not retarded. Look, just objectively speaking, if you look at the men they have children with and the men that they don't have now, I would, if given the opportunity, I would think that the majority of them have an IQ above 90 and at least 20, 25 eyesight.
Wait, they can't wait.
Hey, Hink, your wife is messy. I just want to point that out, bro.
She got a memory on her. She remember the entire conversation.
You can't get. Listen, you better not never tell a lie. If she remember that, I know she on your ass about anything. You told me you was going to the store. It only take you 6 minutes to get to the store, but it took you 18.
That's your wife in the chat,
bro.
You know what, Miss Hank? I apologize for the way I treated your husband today. I apologize. That
you better not never in your life lie to your wife, bro, because she gonna bring that shit up 60 years later. Like, you remember on episode 713 when you said, "God damn." Yeah, she. Jesus Christ.
Yo, Willie.
Shit.
For the record, I think you're wrong. For the record, I think you're wrong. La Bonita's not ugly at all. I think La Bonita is a relatively nice looking person.
I don't even know.
That's one at least.
That's your first name drop, huh?
She's the only one I could like. I just thought, oh, La Bonita. Yeah, La Bonita.
I hear you.
I don't think I'm allowed to have this conversation with y'all, man.
You know somebody gonna send her this video, right?
Gonna get me in trouble.
You niggas.
Who knows she's not an ugly person?
Y'all can't be naming people, bro. Y'all gonna get all of us in trouble.
First of all, okay, none of them bitches say nothing to me. Not a woman.
Nigga, I seen your woman. Your woman will put your ass in a headlock.
So, yeah. Again,
what does that mean?
Yeah, we not. But she put me in a headlock. She gonna do it with her thigh, so that's fine. I eat my way out. But as far as this shit going on this channel, I'm not.
Yo, what the fuck?
My woman can't put me in a headlock. She's 5'2". So like, she gotta put me in a triangle and shit. She gonna lose that battle because again, if you know how a triangle ends up, she's cooked. Because you think like, what?
Well, she's 5'2". That's a different kind of headlock.
That woman, of course, my woman is always gonna look a certain way. Like, what the? I talk too much shit to be out here dating one of these like basic chat face bitches. I'm not doing that.
Oh, also, Bo's not. I don't care what y'all say. Bo's not ugly either. Y'all said Bo's not ugly.
Keep dropping names, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave Bo out. Bo, my girl. I didn't want to leave her out.
Listen, nobody has called nobody ugly. Notice that I just said that. Like, started when I said that JR doesn't necessarily have a looks requirement for who he puts on the map.
Would y'all agree that not ugly is bare minimums considered smashable?
No,
just by definition.
I would say that not ugly is just not ugly, like a 5.
So so not ugly is not even smashable.
So you never.
I'm saying not ugly is average. If you're not ugly, you're average.
Are you saying that you would smash Bo?
Say what?
Hey, yo.
Y'all do know y'all gotta see these women.
You put us on the spot like that.
Y'all do know y'all gonna have to see these women tomorrow, right?
Yo, you just turned red, bro.
I don't have to see nothing tomorrow. I am fine.
Listen, y'all don't gotta say nothing, but Bo know I got her back, and I'm keeping the buck too. She just not.
Everybody thinks she cool. And Hink, again, bro, your wife is messy.
Everybody, all the dudes be in the chat.
Bro, that was my second episode where I said that. That was the second episode. That was like a year ago, and she brought it up. That was 2024 almost, and she just brought that shit up again.
Miss Hank is no joke.
But I mean, to be fair, you know, I mean, she's not wrong.
Hey man, there you go. Why you got to put that girl?
I've been on your lovely lady, lady. But
hey man, why you got her on your computer, bro?
Wait, who is that?
You could at least put the Instagram filter on her.
Willie, you might not have seen it. It's been some attractive women on here though. It really
I
has.
know. I give you that. I give you that, right? But then you know me and white, my standard is just different, and it's when I say that, I just haven't witnessed it in this ecosystem yet.
You factor in their behavior and their character and all that other stuff, don't you?
No. I can separate the two. I can separate the two. Like that's not hard. I can know like a girl can be pretty and fucking stupid. Like those two things aren't mutually exclusive either, though. So I don't necessarily think that these women are. I'm talking about just for physically alone, attraction wise. All these women that come on this panel are niggas to me. If that's the case, if I was combining it, they're just men. But we're physically, I haven't been around long enough to see anybody like me saying like I think someone's attractive doesn't have anything to do with my woman. I just haven't seen it yet.
But you watched this panel too, though, like before you came up.
Yeah. For a little bit, sure did.
I don't know that there's really been anybody that's been busted though.
Shit, nigga.
No, who said that? That was you, Naya?
Yo, bro, you can't say somebody's not busted, bro. You'll fuck anything with the vagina.
It wasn't me though. Wait,
it doesn't even have to be human.
No,
it wasn't me though.
I mean, like,
we gonna put it on Naya. We gonna put the comment on Naya regardless. Naya gotta go down for it because I fuck with Fresh. So Naya, going down for the comment.
I mean, like, I'm saying, like,
nah, he just gonna give you that goddamn body.
Most folks are average, right? Am I wrong there? Most folks are average.
That's why it's that's
right.
why the word
absolutely. Average. If you go according to the bell curve and just look outside, yeah, everybody's men pretty much.
That Willie is wild. Yeah, I mean,
who's that?
Trev.
See what y'all gonna do? The problem y'all gonna cause is
Trev, you was on this episode, so you know exactly.
Wait, you said I was on this episode for sure?
Yes, you were. You most certainly were here.
Wait, who is that? I'm trying to think now. You're not gonna give me a hint?
You think all?
Give me a hint.
You think all women have some sort of beauty in them?
You remember the girl that was on here talking about? She said it's like she was a sex worker and she get money and she looked like anybody that she accepted EBT cards for dick or vagina. Like that girl with the crazy lashes and shit on.
She was on this panel.
Yeah, she was up on the panel.
I remember that. I can't remember what she looked like.
I made this during that show. I made this and put it up, and all of you niggas went off camera.
Was this recent?
I don't know. I don't remember.
She was only up here one time, and then we talked. Like she got into it. She said mine and her had a little back and forth, and then what's the girl with some senses always up here? The one from Chicago. She was up here. Ty. She was on that episode, and they had a back and forth, talking about and she was like, well, sex. Yeah, having sex. Telling sex is okay, and she's a dominatrix or some shit.
Oh, you ain't talking about the bartender, are you?
Nah, fuck all
was
that.
she on a soft white underbelly? You talking about?
I don't know if she was on the corner of Harry Hines, but I don't know where she was at. But fuck all that. Ask his wife. She know. Ask his wife. She know who I'm talking about.
I think a lot of y'all seen these women in person, and it might y'all mindset might change if y'all seen them because NY said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if you saw you don't think these women look exactly how they look on the camera?
I have not seen any of these women.
I mean, you get a pretty good idea, right? You get a pretty good idea outside of like height and shit. You can't. Well, I guess depending on how close they zoom in. Some people zoom in.
Yeah, none of these women are showing their body.
Here go the thing. Some women aren't real photogenic, but look much better in person. And you can't account for like somebody that's got a real nice shape that's thick, get on the camera and it might smush down and look like they bigger than they are, and they face look. But when you see them in person, they stand up, that shit spread out. You're like, God damn, it ain't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can't speak to that because I haven't seen anybody in person, obviously, because motherfuckers still keep saying I'm short and fat, but whatever. Like I have not come across.
I seen you in person. You tall.
Well, no, nigga, I know you have, but you don't call me short or fat either. So like I wasn't talking about you. Like I've seen mine in real life.
Somebody said Mika is 4'10". 4'8".
Sure. They talking about Michael, like Anton Michael?
Damn, that's who, I thought she had a husband. Why she got to be Anton's Michael?
Because that's who made her famous.
I don't know her husband. She don't say nothing about him. I ain't know.
God, no.
You know that nigga?
Niggas didn't find out she was married until Tuesday.
That's Anton.
Like last Tuesday is when they found out she had a husband.
Y'all gonna run with that, bro? No, we can't do
That's
that.
Anton, bitch. I mean, if you got your bitch outside on,
Hey, listen,
on
I
niggas'
don't
panels and all
have a
that type
dog in that part of the conversation.
No, I'm
but-
just saying, like, if you got your girl outside and doing like that's his bitch if he wanted. Like, you should be like you want your bitch claimer.
Let me ask you.
I'm sorry, I'm talking very vulgar. Let me
ask you a question. You
My
really
girl's husband boss cannot have her flying
you
out.
think Anton could pull that? Like, I get the bread or whatever. I'm just talking about off of charisma.
No, he has money.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think Anton's bread is a part of his charisma. I don't think you can separate the two.
That's why I said.
I think Anton walk like he got money. I think Anton talk like he got money. He walk like he got money. I think you can probably like I've seen Anton on like a couple of his joints. I think Anton is like his persona is smooth. I think a girl can be like, oh, this nigga look like he got something, and I think it'll be a part of it.
Well, I think that's most girls. But you talking about somebody like her? What I'm talking about without his flaunting his wallet or whatever. Like, how do you think that gonna turn out?
Without flaunting his wallet, I think he probably be cool without flaunting his wallet. Right now, I don't know about the old him, but right now I think he'd be cool. Like, I think he feel his look.
He can carry a conversation. I'll give him that. Like, I think that he could probably, carry a conversation with a woman to that end if his goal is to try to smash. I think.
See, let me ask y'all: do y'all ever see, like, just on y'all own perspective, when y'all see couples out, do y'all see the caliber of women that looks like Mika and the caliber of man that looks like him without knowing what they got? Do y'all ever see those two together?
Not in this country.
I don't see Mika how y'all see Mika.
So how are y'all saying that he can pull her?
Because just looking at his body of work, like for me, right, I say he's a conversationalist. I think that a lot of times men can talk their way into women's good graces. It just takes like when you got to grow on a woman for a while. I can see him, being in the right room where she's in looking for one thing, doesn't find that thing. He talks her. He might get him a pretty one for that, in that instant.
You giving him too much. I don't know if you know what these women. This women in the standard market, bro, they are fucking.
I don't listen. So
you
gotta remember, I don't know that nigga personally. And then two, girl is here. She's in DC. Like, it's not. It's not like she's inaccessible at all. I don't believe anything about her is like makes her inaccessible. Like if any of us saw her, like if we were all single and we saw her out in town based on where we are in life right now, the majority of us up here could get her.
Does everybody believe that?
I don't know how many of us up here realistically would be interested.
Yeah, okay, that's a caveat. Those of us who are interested,
I don't think that even matters. I don't even think that matters. It's just like, can you pull it or not?
I think sometimes we give ourselves too much credit for.
I think you giving Mika a little bit too much credit. I think you looking at her like yo, she's a supermodel, when I don't see her like the way probably that you see her.
I'm not giving her credit. I'm just looking at it like this. When you see a girl that typically look like that, do you see, and it's no shade, do you see a nigga like Big Aaron next to her or Nia?
Not in this country.
Whoa.
Big Aaron, yeah.
I know. Well, we know what the fuck he meant. It's not talking about Big Aaron, but
I'm just trying to get us to be honest and transparent about.
We understand what he meant.
Aesthetics compatibility.
You gotta use a different girl, bro.
Not in this country, you don't.
What do you typically see next to a short, thick red bone that don't come far too often? What do you see typically standing next to her?
Tall, dark nigga that play ball.
Something like that. Thank you. I'm not trying to push a narrative, but I'm just trying to see, what do y'all see? Because I don't see. I'm just be honest. I don't see guys that look like Anton. There's no shade to Anton. I don't see niggas who look like Anton Daniels next to a girl like that. Even when you go to even we go to basketball games, you see bad joints like that. You don't see the guys like that. Like, somebody probably saw them at the game in front court, like, yo, yeah, he got money. Like I guarantee you, the first thing y'all gonna say when you see a nigga like Anton with her is, "Oh, he got bread."
Well, first of all, nigga,
what does the guy look like that doesn't have bread that's next to her?
If you sitting courtside, you got a couple dollars. But in my personal opinion, I'm not taking a woman courtside that I'm not fucking either. So that's where they fucked up when they did that. Like you got him outside. So
you assume he wasn't okay. I'm gonna step off of that because I don't know.
No, I'm saying I never thought that they had a inappropriate relationship until all of this shit started coming out.
So what do you think now?
Yes, she flew out to hang out with him, and they didn't do no work. They were just kicking it. And then unfortunately, and you saw my comment on the post, like they're talking about his wife and the side bit. And you mean anytime a man is spending that much time with a woman who is that much more attractive than his wife, it's not platonic.
So you think that she's more attractive than Rita?
I think that any man with sight would say that objectively about either one of them. He put them up side by side.
You know what? I don't want to talk about nobody life. So I'm gonna step aside.
That's not even being.
It's too late, Darwin. You already.
I didn't say nothing about his wife,
bro. Like,
nigga, I think that he would. I think that if you took him back whenever the fuck they met, and then he didn't meet her, and then you put her and his wife now and old girl side by side, he would say that Mika looks better.
Darwin, you waist deep in it, man. You might as well go ahead and engage, brother.
Like it's not even being. That's not even disrespectful. It's a objective.
No, I didn't say it was disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, I
can see.
I try to leave people wives alone whenever we talking about how they look and compare.
Bro, don't leave nobody alone that's on the internet. That's one thing. I hope that all of y'all.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just not gonna do it.
No, and I'm not going to be disrespectful to someone's wife unless she's disrespectful to me. But objectively speaking, look at her and look at the Mika girl. Who up here doesn't think that Mika's more attractive? I wish I had the Jeopardy sound.
So now you're gonna put them on the record. Now they on the record. Damn, Willie could.
Hey man.
Yeah, man, but they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
No, ugly people say that. That's about when people. That saying applies to art. Ugly bitches try to incorporate that into physical beauty.
Yeah, I think 80% of us would agree on what women are attractive and which ones are not.
Yeah, so which one is on the face of the 8, 9, and 10?
It depends. I don't know. Really,
which one did you choose?
Exquisite taste.
Oh, about what?
A lot of the joints you might think is fly. You're gonna shut them down.
Don't choose, bro. Leave it alone, man. Leave that man wife alone, man.
Man, Trev, I'll just tell you this. My woman looks
I ain't mad at you, bro.
My woman looks like what I have worked and acquired in life. So with all these hours I done put into getting to where I am, my woman is. If you see her, you like, yeah, that's the
no. So I get that part of it. That completely makes sense. But does that change your entire perspective on what women objectively look like beforehand?
Yeah, because my woman sets the standard for me. So
I don't know if I look at it.
Oh, well, that's different,
man. When I chose my wife, I didn't choose her based off of what these niggas gonna think I got an ugly broad, or they gonna think I got a bet. I just chose what I like, bro. And she could have been ugly to all y'all. I would have still chose her. I think it's guys right now today that are choosing women based off of what they homeboys and other niggas around is gonna think. They can like, yo, they think she gonna be ugly.
You're gonna end up in a bad situation.
They really love that woman though. They really love that
girl. Do you think there's a world where you could have that as a prerequisite along with other things like femininity and all that shit that are just deal breakers and still wind up with something decent with enough vetting? And if you're so do you think there's a world where you can have that as a prerequisite or a deal breaker where you have that along with femininity, along with her being virtuous, whatever, all packed in before you even decide to get to the vetting phase?
I'm not even sure if I understand what you're saying.
Did anybody get that shit?
So listen, this is the problem. For every one of us is a man with.
You're not going to rephrase your question.
I could rephrase it. I could rephrase it. I got you. So look, let's say you're looking for women, right? Beforehand, you have prerequisites.
She got to be fly. She got to be virtuous. She got to be feminine, fit, right? You say all of this shit before you could even go on a date, before you could even
I don't have those. I don't have those.
You say all of those. You say all of those are incorporated first. Now, if you say like Willie, for example, right? He's able to get that. I mean, he said he worked his entire life to be able to do that. When you work your whole life, if you're in a place that's objectively high standard, then you have a bigger pool to choose from. So the better you built yourself as a man, the bigger pool you have to select from. So it'll be easier for you to obtain one of those types versus it being like a dude who ain't really doing shit with himself. He's only going to have access to like fours and down.
I'm different than that, bro.
I'm not saying it's bad.
This is how I look at it like this. If I run into a woman, I don't care about none of all that shit. The only thing I care about is are you willing to, tell me what do I gotta do to get you to drop all the shit you believe right now? All the shit you believe that you think is the way it's supposed to be. What is it gonna take for me to tell you, for you to be like, you know what, I'm gonna erase all that shit and I'm gonna get on to whatever you believe or whatever you think.
A better outcome?
If she tell me something that I have to present in exchange for that, then we good. If I could do it, I'm gonna do it. But if I can't do it, then that ain't the one for me. But I don't care what you learn. I don't care all the healing, all that shit. That shit don't matter. Only thing matter is what I got going on and what do I got to do to get you on board.
I don't believe you.
Nah, son, that shit don't even sound right because there's too many things you're gonna have to worry about. So you're not worried about past. You're not worried about.
I didn't say I wasn't worried about it, but this is the initial impression that I'm trying to have on a woman. Is she capable? Because there's some things in her past that I just might consider. I'm not gonna sit here and go to the extreme and say I'm just willing to consider everything in her past. But I think every man on here will be lying if they saying that they don't consider some things in a woman's past and be like, you know what, I'm okay with that.
You know, Darwin, the only way that I would believe you, not to say that you care, is if someday you and your wife, God forbid, happen to split and you bounce back with an ugly bitch. Then I'm like, all right, you're right. But until then,
what? Did anybody get that?
Yeah, so basically he's saying the only way he'll believe you is if you get divorced and then the next girl you get with is a fat, greasy white girl.
Why would I think you taking my dropping my point out of context.
Because
I think that you prioritize to some degree a woman that you're attracted to, right? I think that's in your equation.
You see me with a big greasy woman. Do you really think that's somebody I'm attracted to based off of what you know I fucking got right now?
Bro, you don't understand what I'm saying. You said you see my woman omitting the attraction, Darwin. The way you presented it, you said you omit attraction, right?
No, you said femininity, cooperation, all those other things. I said I'm not worried about that initially. If first of all, she got to be attractive for me to even approach her to talk to her. She got to be.
You didn't just say that, bro. That was the whole topic.
That only goes as far as my eyes can see. Everything else is okay. All of the shit that you know, all the behaviors and things that.
Hey, Darwin, you know you wilding right now, right?
Your whole entire. I don't think you understand.
This whole part of the discussion was based on Will saying that he had an attractive woman, and you were trying to refuse.
You said you don't care, basically.
That doesn't matter.
I didn't take that as what he was saying.
I said I don't look at it. I don't look at it as other men around me might think, oh man, he just picked up a baddie. Or, oh man, damn, Bruce, it's ugly. I don't give a fuck that you thought it was ugly. I'm true. That's what I like. If that's what I like, and y'all think it's ugly, I didn't say I thought it was ugly. See, that's where you had misconstrued.
So this is the thing, right?
Even then, I
believe what Willie thinks.
Wait, you can't do that because now you're saying that Willie is picked it based on our standards, but he's already articulated.
And what my
standards are different.
The reason why my standard is where it is because aside from the hard work that that's not just it. It's the fact that a man's woman is a representation of him, and his woman tells the world that's the best he can do.
No, let me tell you this, Willie. I done picked a girl before in the past that I thought was extremely attractive, and some of my friends thought she was ugly. That didn't make me say, you know what, I'm just gonna treat her as a
so then you don't believe in Mont's point that 80% of us will agree on what's attractive.
I'm just saying, I don't care what the hell y'all agree on. I'm choosing this woman for me, not for
but
y'all.
that's why that's irrelevant, Darwin. Because
That's very relevant. That's why a lot of niggas is
So it's irrelevant because whatever woman that you're attracted to, most likely all the other guys will see as attractive, right?
I'm not arguing against that. But I'm saying in the past I have chosen a woman who other men around me they wouldn't have chosen. But I'm saying that a lot of men are not choosing that woman to get into a committed relationship just because other men don't think she's attractive. I've seen people bring their wives to work, their girlfriends to work, and people at work laughing at how she looked. And next thing you know, they done broke up with the girl. And I was like, what the fuck? Is that's what you wanted? Yeah, but I got tired of them talking about it. Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's some weak ass shit.
Like, bruh, that's your woman. Go get your woman. And I feel like there's a lot of guys that's fucking doing it because all of this amplifying of beauty and booty and BBLs and all this. Niggas can't even pick who they really want to be with because they gotta validate themselves to what other motherfuckers see. I'm like, fuck what everybody else see. If that's the woman you want to be with, she got a little overhang, she got a little jiggle, a little wiggle. That's your boo. That's your boo. Fuck what they say.
Well,
I guess I agree.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But no one is saying that they're doing it. We out here only dating women who look a certain way because of what other people feel. That's just
you know niggas doing that.
I ain't never met a man like that. I don't think so.
Oh, I do know.
Listen, every time a nigga get his bag, he go to a specific
argument
every time.
No argument there, champ. No
NBA.
That's not what I'm pushing back on.
All that. Always pick the same bitch.
What I am saying is that there's some of us like this. I always make it personal because I can speak for me. That's not the top 5 why I pick my woman. But unfortunately for a lot of women, it's just what my default is. You have to be able to walk into a room, and when people see you, and they be like, "Damn, yeah, okay." It's like you go to family reunion. If don't nobody try to hit on your girl, she ugly. Like you know what I'm saying? If your uncle ain't like, I see your nephew, like you gotta. That's gotta come with it. Everything else is what I look at.
That woman usually, if she's beautiful like that, those are the women in society that typically struggle with honing in attention and being able to know when to pull it in for a relationship or sex and not to. They struggle with discernment. So those women that look like that, be careful with them. I want the one that ain't nobody looking at.
Well, yeah, you don't have a social media presence, which is
what is the rating on that? Is that like a 7?
The woman ain't nobody looking at.
First, let me call Cap and then ask you a question. I'm calling Cap that you want the woman nobody looking at.
5 or 6. I'm good with the 5 or 6.
Bring that country woman back up.
No,
God. No.
To me,
that country woman.
I would argue that most men actually marry 5s and 6s.
I was saying
that's what's mostly available. There's an abundance of 5s and 6s.
Damn.
I mean, you think most men supposed to have 8s and 9s? It makes sense.
No, that's what's available though. You know that.
Listen, y'all looking at that woman, I guarantee you, if her mouth wasn't as reckless as it was and her body was toned up and in shape and shit, y'all niggas probably would go after her.
Who we talking about? Who we talking about?
The woman in his screen. I see what she look like.
I just want to go on record and saying that you couldn't again pay me to absolutely be fuck not. Without, and I'm not trying to validate anything that crazy ass feminist lady said about the whole dark skin thing, but a lot of the stuff that she says applies to a certain type of woman who is dark skinned and well,
you speaking from a position of socioeconomic leverage. Let's look at you whenever you ain't got that. I think a lot of guys
we can go back 20 years. Let's go back 20 years. You know, you want to judge a man's type, look at the women he has children by.
Ooh, let me see some of y'all baby mamas on screen real quick.
Well, if any of you niggas have a picture of your baby mama handy that fast,
I bet y'all niggas want to start pulling up y'all baby mamas right now. We talking shit about a whole bunch of women on here. Let's pull the baby mama pics up.
I ain't ashamed at all. We can do that in the back chat for sure.
No. Don't do it in the back chat.
I ain't about to.
That's your profile. Ain't that your profile picture?
No, that's my baby mom.
Hell, boy.
Didn't you have
Why would I have my baby mom as my? I'm
if
not.
I
With,
see Deja pop up in this chat,
No,
bro,
not your baby mom, but like your current.
Oh my girl. Oh,
right?
I mean my girl on my page. She not. I thought he's talking about baby moms.
Baby moms, bro.
No, he's talking about baby.
Willie made the claim that if you really want to know a man by his taste, judge a man by his taste, look at his baby mom.
Not really. You can't say that because sometimes you might hit a joint in a humbug, knock her
Oh
up.
no, Willie got a point.
No, because if you let the humbug stay, if you let the joint stay pregnant, that's on your fault. It's too many flights of stairs.
Let her.
For you to have a baby with an
her-
ugly bitch, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's not legal, bro. What are we doing? You
Nigga,
gonna get kicked down the
accidents happen
stairs?
You know how clumsy pregnant.
He said accidents happen.
Man, you tripping, bro? We finna go hiking and it's a oops. Get the fuck out of here! Ain't no way you can actually have a baby by somebody that's ugly.
Listen,
But I also don't
my
fuck
baby,
ugly
listen,
women.
if every listen, here we do. I'll show my baby mama first.
I don't got a baby mama.
Yeah, I don't have a baby.
Damn, now y'all niggas don't got no baby mama.
kids.
God damn.
But I don't.
I ain't got no
That's
kids.
all I did.
I ain't got no kids.
I don't got no kids though. That's the thing. I stay strapped. Kind of.
Naya, if do me a favor, champ, please, don't have kids until you get your bag.
Who ain't got
Until
no
I
kids?
get my what?
Your bag.
Oh,
Wait
until
till
I
you
get
like,
my bag. Okay.
yeah, wait till you do
I know.
everything else in life that you want to do.
Yeah,
And like the only thing that you have to look forward to is death. Then have children.
Hold on, you said you tell him to go get his bag up before he get a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go,
That's
go
what
right
I'm,
ahead.
that's what I'm doing
They
anyway.
gonna take every dime out of that motherfucker when they put your ass on child support too.
Right.
I mean, it's
right.
cool,
No,
but at least he got
I'm
the
aware.
dime for them to take.
You get you a woman right now and get you a woman that's gonna build with you that's gonna accept you for your status right now. Guarantee.
And then don't have kids until you got your bag together.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now
but see, this is my thing right here. Normally, I'm about to start doing this consistent. Anytime I get a lady on, maybe a month or two, I said, look, I need you to go
You
work
got
so you can
4
bring.
right now. How many bitches do you
No,
want?
I know, well, no, I know about them, but I'm saying like they look like they think about themselves.
Why are
I'm
you
observing
whispering?
them. Cause one of them.
Are you in the house with these girls right now?
Yeah. So I ain't trying to say it out loud. Yeah.
Bro, you can't even raise your voice in your own goddamn house. You tripping.
I can't.
You just exposed the power dynamic
Wait a
in your
second. Wait,
household.
hold up.
Hey, man, you
I can't. I just prefer not to right now.
You better
Well, hold
reach
up,
down, grab hold.
Let me finish real quick.
What you need to say.
So, from now on, I'm gonna be like, so wait, I need you to go work and bring me a check. And if they start questioning that and think about themselves, then yeah, I might have start cutting off based on that. Because I want to see the mindset. I need to go out. I'm gonna put you in position. Now you bring me my money, and then when you bring in the money, I'll make sure I take care of you. That's how I'm going about it these days.
I would hire a film crew to record this and make a series out of it if you have this conversation.
I think she's a goddamn pimp.
Boy, that is the wildest shit I have ever heard.
Pep, I want to see what the mindset is. It's all about mindset. If we should be working together, we should be a together team. Because I'm gonna be doing my part to make sure you get it. But I want
your language wasn't even team centric. It said bring back my money, not our money.
What's you gonna do for this money?
Yeah. So I just want to see the mindset. Well, if you bring me back the bread, you get bread. I make sure you're taken care of.
What is she gonna do to get this money? HVAC?
No, I'm gonna put her in positions to get the money.
On the track?
No, in positions where she'll be able to make it.
Who said the pole? Who said?
No, nothing. No stripping. None of that stuff.
Right.
None of that.
Gonna be taking some pole. Is that what you're saying?
No, none of that. No stripping.
God damn.
None of that.
Hey, you know what? Nah, my partner got a dating show. I want to see if I can get you and what's the other nigga that got the weird looking girlfriends? Straight like that. I want to get both y'all on the show. See if we can find y'all love. Or your fifth wife.
How do you convince 4 women to be with you? And hold on, are you in the United States?
Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm in the States.
Well, this nigga said, "Are you in the United States?"
Where you at?
I'm in Philly.
You in Philly? You got 4 joints living with
you? densely populated.
No, incorrect. I don't got to.
No, I knew I couldn't listen to
Where your chicks at?
I will though. Don't get it wrong. I will.
You got one, but you got one joint living with you?
Yeah, but I will get 4 though. Don't get it wrong. I just want to make sure my money is kind of.
Man, he said he be rotating them in and out, having them doing chores and picking up paper out the yard and shit. Like this nigga is a slave driver.
Where you gonna get them?
Selling fans and everything.
Yeah, hold on.
They don't even have a lot. They got to stand up.
What do they look like? Do they look
I'm
like?
allowed to get at least like 3 or 4 now. Come on.
Are you just picking any women, or you actually got?
Why do you want so many women, bro? Like, what's the point of having all them women?
What's economic?
No, I'm saying, like, do you have standards whenever you choose the women? Or, I don't see in the United States, Philly, I don't see women out here picking up trash for you that's above a 3.
Hey, Trev showed you what happened when you saying give a Philly bitch a chance. Trev showed you what happened.
I mean,
that girl was not from Philly. That girl said she was from. What she said she was from, yo? She said she from East Philly or some shit. She said something crazy.
She said something wild, like wait, she said Northwest.
She said something that's not nobody from Philly recognizes. Whatever she said.
Northwest. She said Northwest Philly.
She said like East Philly, some shit like that.
She
said Northwest. There ain't no Northwest.
You know what's funny?
Hey, your wife a stenographer, boy. She got an A1 memory. She remember every fucking thing.
You know what's funny? The northwest of the city, East Falls.
But nobody from Philly would even know that.
East Falls.
East Falls is in the north. It starts the northwest section of the city. Yeah, Manioc. Yeah, northwest.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is no one ever refers.
You'll never hear anybody say that.
Nobody from Philly says Northwest Philly.
No, nobody's. No.
Yeah, she said she was from Northwest Philly.
Just don't forget we told you. Don't you ever lie to your wife.
Oh yeah, you remember stuff like that, bro. But good thing about it, she remember your birthday. She remember Father's Day.
She remember her password to her Hotmail email from 1996. Like, no, dog. She got a motherfucking terabyte of memory up there, bro. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being forgetful sometimes because they forget the bad shit, not the good shit. But your wife don't forget nothing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When I hear men talk about how they got multiple girlfriends or multiple wives, and if you just look at the landscape, it just almost feel like that's what's been happening. It's illegal in the States, but that's actually what's been happening. Motherfuckers, women been messing around with one man. I don't understand why that.
You know, I think most men, well, not all, majority of them, especially around where I'm at, especially people that I do know, they be dealing with multiple ladies at a time. You know, they're just not saying that. The only different with me.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to get them to cooperate. You can do that easily, but you can't get them to cooperate.
See, I think when you say that, Trev, that discourages men from actually pursuing it because you might just find out that the women would actually cooperate. I think it's
I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but most men aren't capable of doing that shit.
Shout out to my man in white showing his beautiful with the family, whatever.
That's just your wife, right?
Yeah, I was putting together. So I 3D printed these phone holder robots, and I want my daughter to start selling that move to the phone. And I was putting it in here. In the background is the picture of my wife. Yeah. It is a picture.
And what, you don't got no baby moms, right?
No, I don't got no baby.
Yeah, he
moms.
can't participate. He don't got no baby moms.
No, I ain't got none either. You know,
Yo, that's because you don't get no bitches though. But and white just, you know, you got say no. I'm just playing.
No, you wouldn't, nigga, because we know he don't get bitches. You wasn't playing. You can't be playing to tell the truth.
Wait, what?
He said he don't care how they look. He just want them to work. He want to work for us.
I mean, you saying
if he stayed within his lane.
Listen, the fact that we know what he might get bitches because his standard is that his bar is set at hell.
That's why I was asking, like, just looking at and it's just not. It's not.
He might actually be doing. Listen, I guarantee he get more bitches than me because I'm not the multiple bitch getter. So
you see what I'm saying? Like that. See, Nia is in a powerful position because the women that we wouldn't go after, he have all of those options.
Amen. I mean, y'all wouldn't go after the country girl that was on here. I said I'll take it.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you look at it, it's powerful for a man to be in that position because he don't validate who he like towards what we like. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I ain't going after. I ain't going after the lady with all the lashes and that. I'm going after that country lady.
We need to hook Naya and Pretty up. They make a cute couple.
Who Pretty?
Oh God.
Well, he's on country's ass.
Yeah, but
ain't he?
the only problem with it is that they make an ugly baby.
Huh?
What you say?
I don't know what the baby gonna look like.
Oh yeah, we gotta think about that, huh?
That's how you can tell if niggas' baby moms is ugly. They kids.
Nah, y'all tripping.
You look at-
Y'all
you
ain't
look at
never
my
seen
kids,
two ugly
you-
people make a decent looking baby before.
Never.
It's not.
I've
all-
never seen two hit people make a baby. that
Morgan
wasn't
Freeman
hit.
and who is that? What does Morgan Freeman's daughter look like?
What's an
Probably
attractive
him.
baby?
I don't know. Morgan Freeman got good genes. That nigga looked the same for 60 years. I don't think his daughter gonna fall
Yeah.
too far from the tree.
I wouldn't consider Morgan Freeman to be an ugly person. I wouldn't. I wouldn't put him in that category. Technically.
Pause.
Yeah,
You know
I would
who-
just do.
you know who-
Tyrone Lue.
We know an ugly nigga when we see one.
Tyrone Hill. What's it? Tyrone Hill or Sam Cassell or something?
Yeah, we know an ugly nigga when we see one.
Why y'all think Sam Cassell ugly? He just looked like an earthworm.
Nah, he look. I saw him in real life, bro. He looked like it.
Man,
You said his words in real life.
Sam Cassell get
He
bit
like it,
or
bro.
got used to.
I know.
Have you ever seen him with one?
Sam Cassell? I got a funny Sam
It
Cassell.
don't even
story.
matter just because the money
I'll
and
tell you
status.
next
It's
He
implied.
go,
that
so
that's
who do
probably
y'all?
happening.
So he can get a Mika.
He got money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you keep using Mika, Darwin?
Okay, who else can I use that we know?
Because he got fixing on him, man. That's
Yeah, I
all
think
it
I
is.
could get Mika.
And that's okay.
You think? Hold on, wait. You say you think you can get Mika?
I think so. She's biracial, right? She looks
I
biracial.
can't, listen, you know what? I can't even be mad at him because if I ain't gonna say that.
She biracial, right? She look biracial. She
Nah,
look mixed.
if you see what can allegedly get her, then it makes sense for him to get confident. I think a lot of men got confidence off of seeing Mika and Anton together, the guys who wouldn't typically be able.
Wow, they don't have Anton's money.
Well, I just asked y'all minus his money. Do y'all think he's pulling? Y'all said yes.
I said it's possible. I you'd ask me what percentage.
See how y'all walk that back? You see how they walk it back?
I don't know that most people say yes. I think Mont just alluded to the money being a part of his personality, and that's how
he is biracial. Okay,
He said it's part of his charisma.
And
He
that's
said
how
it was
he's
part
able
of his
to-
charisma, and I asked him, "Can you?
It becomes part of your
How the
confidence.
hell does money become part of your fucking charisma, bro?"
I can tell you how. You sometimes you be around some people and you like, yo, this motherfucker might got it. It's just
I don't know, man. Trev, I ain't never heard you stamp that.
You won't.
I think it plays in a part of your confidence.
Yo.
Oh, that looks like
it does, though. I can't lie.
No, that's what's his face, ain't it?
That was from the last time, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
That's small, bro. I can't believe y'all met with each other.
Oh, you think that's real?
Oh, wait, that wasn't fucking real? Bro, pull that back up, bro.
Y'all funny as shit.
That dude look like dying.
Like Nia Sweeney.
It is
Like-
that. That's who it is.
That's a Nia Sweeney mix.
That's Die and Nia. Hey, JR, keep me out of all AI pictures with women.
Bro, I'm scared to be around y'all.
I want to file for exemption because that was crazy.
What's up with y'all? Die. Come on now. See, you see me in person. I think people say I look handsome in person.
What do you mean if we see you in person? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What you think? We supposed to be like, oh, Nia, you actually like what?
Yeah, we are. Y'all be like, nah, then you look at us, no homo. Yeah, I know I do see this girl. That's the girl. It's like,
Oh, that's a big pause, bro.
Hey,
All right.
y'all should have seen his face when he said that shit.
You think we get? So you think out of your entire experience being on the panel with guys, probably not me as much. You really think that we would compliment you when we see you, bro?
No, I know y'all want your men. No, I wouldn't care if you did.
I would compliment you if you like legit warranted it. Like if your cologne smell good or like you're saying your fit was tough. I like complimenting fellas because most of us don't get complimented. So like
I
you know what I'm saying?
be
So,
like appreciate that, bro, but that's gay.
So compliment me.
That's what I'd be like. I sure can appreciate that, but I can appreciate you though. But
first of all, he gonna how can you say in one breath that when we see you, we gonna think that you handsome? But then when he compliments your cologne, you call him gay.
Did you hear? I said I was joking. You know, that's all jokes. You know, this is a YouTube video. I'm making jokes. I'm making it entertaining a little bit.
That was good timing.
Yeah, it's just jokes. If you see me in person, I'm more serious.
What kind of cologne you wear? You say you wear Curve, Cool Water?
Boy, who the fuck is still wearing either one of those?
Why you trying to play him?
Yo, that's like 30 years ago. I was rocking that shit in high school. I ain't gonna fraud. Them joints was the shit in high school.
I don't think he was born when that shit was out.
Let me guess. One of you niggas still wear Juke too, huh?
Juke?
Damn.
Hey, y'all remember the bod spray you used to get from Walmart? Oof. Spray that on my white tees.
Damn.
You said what you got from Walmart?
Bod spray.
I remember that. I remember that when I was.
That shit smell good though. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I wear that shit today. Fuck y'all.
I'm annoyed when I see niggas still buying Axe body spray.
I was just about to say, Axe.
I hate Axe body spray. That just smell like a skunk.
Axe got me through college, boy.
No, that when you were a kid, that shit smelled good.
I don't know. I never liked it when I was a kid.
Yeah. Y'all know, I used to be one of them guys that's like, yo, it ain't no smell that's worth over $100 until I actually got some $300-$400 cologne, and I was like, damn, I can't go back.
Change your mind, didn't it?
Tell you right now,
can't go back.
If you fuck around with the wrong woman, you'll see that that is actually true. It ain't no fucking smell worth over $100. Because if a box smell like that, you got to decrease the amount of money you paying out.
I don't understand the reference.
I'm so confused.
It's the joke. You got to hear what he's saying. I'm gonna say it again. He said, "Ain't no smell worth over $100." Right?
Oh,
see y'all ain't never paid for.
I'm too young.
Y'all ain't never paid for no trim. That's why.
I'm too young. Okay.
I'm too young to call.
No, let me correct that. All y'all have paid for trim. Y'all just ain't never hand over no money.
Yeah, well, nigga, I was married before, so of course I paid for pussy. I know how that game go, but goddamn, I ain't call it trim when I was doing it.
Would you just call it extramarital affair?
No, I was married. I didn't cheat while I was married, nigga. That's not what I'm saying. I was married, so I was paying for
everybody on the spot tonight.
That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate payment plan. Marriage.
I actually tried to pay for pussy before, and it just didn't work out. So I tried it though. I was like, you know,
how did you?
All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. This girl had hit me up on Facebook before, right? She looked good, right? And I think she like alluded to like, you know, selling pussy before. And I'm like, I don't get into that, so I ain't never, you know. But then one day I'm like, yo, I'm bored. Like, I want to give a bitch $100 and like see what's up. I'm like, all right, let me hit that, like the bitch fat ass and all that, right? I'm like, let me hit her up. But she was so thirsty for the money. I'm like, I wanted you to like, you gonna have to come over. It's gonna take some time. You gotta take a shower and all that. I don't want you to like. So she just was like so thirsty for the money. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna work. You just
you have a woman come and take a shower before you smack?
I never like paid for pussy before. So I'm like, yeah, this bitch gonna come. You gonna take a shower? Like,
I'm not letting a woman get in my damn.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Until I was a certain age and stage, you had to take a shower at my house because I didn't trust your bath from the. You know, you could get outside all day.
Y'all niggas acting like a motherfucker, bro.
She wasn't trying to do all of that. So I'm like, I ain't.
Y'all lying, bro. Y'all niggas done took a joint from the home. Y'all ain't make that bitch jump in no damn shower. Y'all went straight in. Some of y'all ain't even get to the house. Y'all in the backseat of the motherfucking little box Chevy Capri. Why you capping, bro? Man, you ain't gotta always be like that, bro. I get it. You ain't gotta cap somebody.
I never got my chicks that way. I never like went to the club and took none home. That wasn't me.
I'm not trying to go viral.
What?
Shit, bro.
I don't like parties. I don't like clubs. I never got none of my chicks that way.
So wait, where do you source them? I'm not saying those are the only spots.
I'm from the internet generation. I was sniping.
That's when you started internet?
Yeah, I started. Yeah.
That's not sniping.
So you never even
ain't really got no real game. You ain't got no real game.
So you never cold approach?
Rarely. I can count on one. I can count on one hand.
No real game. If y'all saying that y'all started plugging women,
I can count on as far as cold approaches. I can count on one hand.
I've done that in an hour before.
Yeah, And in person, most of the women that I've actually talked to in person have approached me. But I used to be. I never wanted rejection, so I never even tried cold approaching.
You never wanted rejection. No one wants rejection, bro.
When I was young, I used to be fat. Right when I was like young, I used to be fat. So I grew up scared of women until I was in my late teens. So like I just never, I could never get like, like you go out to the mall with your homies or something like that, and like I knew I wasn't gonna get no bitches because I was fat. Like I grew up fat. They like, yo, man, go. I'm like, no. They like, go do it. You go over there, the bitch play you. You like, I'm like, never again.
You gotta explain to me, bro. You gotta walk me through this because I'm fucking confused.
Okay.
Trev, you were right. We are dinosaurs.
Take a shower first. Tell me how awkward the moment is.
Darwin, I'm saying if I'm about to buy some pussy, you are showering at my house. If that's the case.
But you said you never brought a woman to your house that didn't shower first.
No, I didn't say that. I said no. I didn't say that. No, I ain't say that.
I said that. That was me.
Oh yeah, no. If I'm
Will, walk me through it. How does it look? What is the look on her face whenever she start kissing on you or touching on you, and she starts trying to get this on? You say, "Hey, look, go take a shower."
That's not how.
I guarantee you, every one of those women are walking out of the room.
I'm sure it's much smoother than that. I'm
not fucking stupid, bro. That's not how that shit was going back then. I would just be like, waiting. What? Yeah. That's not nigga.
No. So how you do it is you be like, yo, I'm about to jump in the shower, and then they just join you. That's the easiest way to do it,
bro. These women is not. These women is not.
Is tripping, bro.
I'm just saying if that's what you're going to do. I'm not saying that I have done that every single time. That's crazy. But if I was gonna do that,
let's just say y'all do get in the shower. What you gonna do? If she want to try to get out, you gonna string a wet rubber on in the shower, nigga?
No, it's not happening in there. I'm gonna wait till I get outside. You're right.
I mean,
y'all niggas probably see with that kind of nuance, bro. That means by the time we walk in the door, 12, 1 o'clock, we don't even smack until 2:30. Because now you gotta go.
This ain't something.
You gotta wash up. Now you gotta get out of the shower.
This isn't my practice. I'm just saying if you're gonna do that.
Bro, when you like a little tang on it.
See, here he go with this shit.
Like a little twang.
I'll be honest with you, bro. And look, you know what? Let me stop. You ain't gonna put me in.
Boy, he's about to say he on
too many niggas waiting to clip me up in this space, bro. Can't do it, bro. I'll talk with you offline, though.
You got to stay out of that one. Don't get in the clip because they gonna call
the fact that you said that, I know what type of time it is.
True that.
All I say is I was an athlete, bro. I was an athlete in college, so
okay.
Sometimes, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the military, so I mean, I get it, but at the same time, again, different stage in life. I just, I don't trust. I just need to verify. It was just
carry some air freshener in your bag.
No, I just have a whole bunch of hot water. So I mean, shit. My water is hot for a reason. I just think that was a thing.
Somebody said the shower ain't gonna save you. She got something.
This is why I'm glad we don't have women in the conversation today. Like, who the fuck said that having taking a shower is not going to prevent an STD? Like, why the fuck was that a point to even make?
Yeah, that's just for the smell.
That's the stupid.
That might. Yeah.
So let's be honest about it. Let's just address that. A lot of y'all ain't even having these women pull panels and STI panels and all that shit like that before you even get in. A lot of y'all niggas just getting down and y'all like, you know what? Fuck it up. If I start itching, then we'll figure it out then. But let's be honest, right?
No, it's called a condom.
No, we can't. That's where I can draw the fucking line.
Why the fuck we be lying? We on a pedal full of men. Y'all know y'all be busting it right down.
No, listen, right hand to the man on my kids and my mother. Until I was married, you couldn't even suck my dick without a condom.
Oh no, that's extra.
So
that's extra. That's like weird, yo.
I'm not taking no chances about no STDs, none of that shit. I done made it 42 years in life. The first STD I get will be my first time going to prison for the rest of my life.
I'd rather beat my meat than get a head with a condom on though.
I mean, now, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I feel the exact same way now.
How does that even work, bro? Like, I don't even know women that would do that. I don't even know if you could.
Hey, listen, if I liked you enough, you got a flavor condom. If not, bitch, you getting whatever is in this fucking drawer. Like,
That's crazy to subject a woman to a condom head. Like if she do it, it's like
Can you imagine, bro?
Girls do that.
Can you imagine a woman having to go take a shower, get out the shower, and then suck a dick with a condom on?
Yeah,
no homo. I'm the woman. I would just think you think I'm a dirty motherfucker, bro. Like, all kinds of terms. I'm leaving. I'm like, yo, this nigga did not like me. Like,
so I'm guessing that means kissing and all that shit is off limits.
100%.
Yeah, that's off limit.
100%. I wouldn't kiss nobody.
Who are these whores?
Have y'all ever seen a movie called As Good as It Gets?
Y'all niggas don't watch porn, do y'all?
With Jack Nicholson.
Not with other niggas in it. I don't. That's gay.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm not watching porn with. Like it's always been weird to me to watch somebody else fucking and beat your dick. That's weird. Always been weird to me.
Well, nobody said you had to do all that.
Hold on, wait. Did you say that the porn type of porn you watch it doesn't got a man in it?
Well, I mean, if it does, it's got to be like 10 to 1, like 10 women to one nigga. I'm not trying to see a dick.
Why we out here being insecure, bro? It's okay. It's okay to admit that you see a man. Byron Long or some shit.
I don't. Not at all, champ. It's just I'm not the type. I just think I think it's weird to watch other people fucking anyway. Like in this sense, where you like sit and try to beat your dick to watch. I think that's weird personally.
Well, see, that's
you never
thing. You ain't got the
Hell
rubber
no,
genie out the bottle.
Sure.
But you might watch it with one of your joints or whatever. You know.
No, so that's the thing. I'm not watching porn with my girl. We'll make movies. Like you know all these fucking cameras in my goddamn house.
So why you gonna make movies? You gonna watch that?
Yes, because it's me.
Oh, okay, well.
And her.
So let me guess. When you watch Monster Ball, you know what Monster Ball is, right?
Yeah, the part where Halle Berry fucked.
What you do? Just turn your head when that scene came on.
No, I didn't turn my head, but I didn't pull my dick out and start jacking off either. What the fuck are you talking about?
But really, did you like the scene though?
No, because it was Halle Berry fucking Billy Bob Thornton. That shit was weird.
That was porn. Yeah, that is porn. Yeah, I'm with
Hold on.
you there.
Which
I was young. I liked it.
Hold on. What's the scene we can bring up that might have been like get a nigga bricked up?
See, here's the thing, man. With the dick beating, man, the problem with that is it's a man rubbing out your shit. It's a man's hand on your shit every time you do it.
Wait, what? Oh, you talking about the process of okay.
Facts.
We're talking about rubbing a genie out the bottle. Yeah, that's correct.
But every time you pee, I mean, it's a man. You know,
I don't look at my hand as a man's hand. No,
well, whose hand is it?
That's my hand. It ain't
even like Pamela.
At the time I'm doing it, that's not even my hand that's doing it. It's I'm imagining it's something else that's doing it. How do y'all look, bro? How are y'all whacking off? How are y'all whacking off and thinking it's a man hand or it's your hand?
I'm not. And this is why you don't watch porn with dicks in it.
Everything
this is why.
Bro, if I'm whacking off everything, disappears, nigga. I'm not even in the room. I'm in a virtual reality somewhere.
Y'all niggas don't got an imagination. That's the problem.
Listen,
I don't even see my hand, bro. Like, what are y'all looking at your hand?
You're getting clip territory, G. You know you got niggas after you, so chill.
Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you this:
Good job, Will. Good job.
It's too late.
I don't even think about my fucking hand.
Aaron, you said when you do it, you imagine it being your hand.
No, I don't do it.
Who the fuck thinks about the hand when they're
Hold on. I got a question.
I thought I was
how old was y'all when y'all first discovered this, right?
Jacking off?
Yeah, jacking off.
7.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh God.
Yeah, around that age.
I started fucking when I was 9. We've had these conversations already, bro. Like, why are you talking about this already?
7 is self-abuse, nigga.
No, it's not, nigga. I found out if I hump the mattress.
That is mad early to be like my son is 8, and just to think about him like even I don't even think he get boners yet.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry.
My son is 9 right now, and trust me, I do everything that it takes. I need to make sure my son does not grow up as fast as I did. However, I do know that my son likes titties. I know that for a fact. I know he likes titties, and he's got a smart TV in his room with no restrictions.
Great idea.
I don't even know if that's biologically true. 7?
if you were playing lap whack-a-mole at the age of 7, you a precocious motherfucker, boy. You were ahead of your time.
I don't even know. I haven't even thought about shit like that at 7.
Yeah, nah, real shit. I thought I had early
video
exposure.
games and shit.
You got me about to check. You got me about to check my son's phone, make sure everything cool.
Nigga, you should check your son's phone anyway, because he's.
But I'm gonna thoroughly look through that bitch now. I'm gonna check his history and all.
Bruh, listen. I'll just tell you this. At 7 years old, I wasn't on some like rub and tug shit. I just found out.
That nigga went to the vacuum cleaner everywhere.
Nah, well, see, nigga, you being weird now. I'm saying that what I found out is that if you hunch the mattress long enough, it feels good in the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but how the fuck do you?
Wait, so it's weird to beat y'all meat, but y'all can stroke a mattress?
I can see if you said the crevice between the couch pillows.
Yo, wait, Darwin. They was just so high and mighty about beating their meat, but they humping mattresses. I mean, y'all gotta get off that high horse. Y'all gotta come.
You got
come there with us.
You got the banana peel wrap. Like you talking about what?
Who the fuck is thinking about this shit at 7 years old? I don't even like bananas.
You said the mattress, bro.
Like, nigga, you just all right, dog. Okay, so we finna act like never mind.
It's out the mud. Rashawn McCann.
Is this the hill you want to die on right now, man? And you brought up banana peels. Like, who the fuck is sticking?
I never heard of that technique, Darwin.
Yeah, no.
I would strike that from the record then.
No, nigga. See, I told you, you want to be clipped bad. Somebody's getting that. Somebody already got it right now.
Yeah, somebody's wondering why you chose
Bruiser.
a banana.
They're gonna be like Darwin, aka Bruiser, gives new meaning.
Oh, wait. Don't do that. Don't say banana. Banana peel.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, I'm saying
the banana was gone, so don't even try to play me like that.
Well, where did the banana go?
Somebody gonna get you on that. They're gonna be like,
Big Aaron crazy.
That nigga said he had a banana he was jacking off with. Like, how you?
You keep doing that. Banana peel.
We got a peel and no banana. We have issues.
Where the banana go?
Like, can you imagine just eating a banana with the thought of like, oh, when I'm done, I'm gonna use this peel to exfoliate my dick? Like, that is crazy to me.
Man.
Bro, you don't eat the banana, you throw the banana away.
Wait, why would you throw away a perfectly good banana?
Like, all right, bro.
Because you don't want to eat the banana and then
now you a kid and you wasting your mom bananas?
I don't even like the way this shit is going right now.
Bro, when you at 11 years old, you don't think 12 years old, you don't think about resources and shit like that.
My mom would have woke me up and woke me if she found a full banana inside the trash.
I guarantee you a lot of y'all motherfuckers probably don't like some of the food that y'all was served that one night as a kid. And when you know how your mama say, oh, you ain't leaving that table till you eat that food. I guarantee you, y'all motherfuckers threw that shit in the garbage and act like you ate that shit.
No, because my parents were smart and they opened the garbage and beat my ass and still made me eat it.
Nigga, you gotta move some of the garbage. See, somebody gotta teach your ass. See, you ain't had no little brother, did you? I mean,
no, nigga, my parents got it right the first time. I'm the only child. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. Big brother would say, hey, look, you gotta move some of the trash around so the food can fall down the side. Because mama gonna come pick up the lid.
My parents wouldn't feed, like, my parents can cook, so the food they fixed, I wanted to eat. I never had that, like, until I went to, like, my aunt's houses and shit. Bitch made me eat black-eyed peas. I don't eat them to this day because of that.
I hated that shit, bro. Hamburger helper, all that shit, bro. Cream of wheat.
I had some black-eyed peas.
Oh, I used to love all of them things. I used to love
I fucked with hamburger helper as a kid. That was
cream of wheat, nigga. That shit was
I still think.
No, my grandma used to hook up some cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat is amazing.
Cream of wheat was cool as long as it wasn't malto meal. If somebody had malto meal,
malto meal.
You don't fuck with malto? I fuck with them.
Malto
no,
meal.
if you had malto meal in your house, I knew you were poor. Like you was a different type of poor.
Nah, bro, that was like a Caribbean tradition. We just drink them. Throw them shits back.
Hey, y'all do know I'm from Texas, right?
I need to make a text message.
I'm about to buy some cream of wheat tomorrow because my kids ain't never experienced that.
Wait, what's malto meal?
Traumatize them shit with your
what's malto
fucking
meal?
Nah, I love me some milk.
It's not milk.
Oh, my grandma used to hook that shit
You might
up.
be talking about something different. When you say malto, I'm thinking of them. The shit
That's some
it's like a
abusive
brown
shit, bro.
drink.
Making your kid
Coming like a yellow and blue.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I didn't know nothing about Caribbean shit, like other than like traveling there while a kid. I didn't have none of like no foreign people where I grew up. Niggas, everybody's from where I was from.
Oh, y'all niggas got to travel when y'all was kids?
Well, I did.
Yeah, my niggas wasn't no po, bro. I ain't got to travel.
Oh well, no, I definitely
front yard to the backyard. That's where your ass go.
Listen, I've been to more before I went to the military. I had been to more countries than I had states.
Man, you can't even talk in this conversation no more, nigga. You came from wealth.
No, I didn't, nigga. I came from a dad. My father just worked hard. It was a former street nigga, so he worked with that mentality when he wasn't a street nigga. What are we talking about? It's not wealth. It's just the nigga.
No, that's coming from. It was niggas in the hood who still came from wealth. Like y'all knew that kid who like you knew his family was in the streets and all his clothes was new. He had the dirt bikes. He had everything, and you just like, damn, like
dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everything.
okay. So if that's what we're talking about, then yeah,
The pole, everything, yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. Like
that was the kid. Okay,
I think I'm in a whole nother different bracket, bro. Like I came from when we had that shit, bro. We had to steal niggas' bikes and shit.
Oh no!
Like if you left your bike in the yard, nigga, we took that shit and spray painted that motherfucker.
I got my bike stolen, then got beat, and said if I didn't go find who had my bike, I couldn't come back home. So
yeah, well, I grew up in the days where we had the banana seats on that motherfucker, bro.
What's
Man,
up with you?
What? Yeah, the bananas. What?
Bananas,
You
bro.
be
Hey,
talking
let me
about
find out
banana
your safe word is
out here.
banana peel, G. Like,
Banana seat. What's a banana seat on a bike? That just sounds crazy.
You ain't never rode a bike with a banana seat, bro.
I never
don't
sat
think
on
so.
no banana, nothing. No.
I have never sat on anything that has banana in it.
Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to free y'all mind, bro.
No, thank you.
Nah, I'm cool, yo.
Some of the bikes had the
Right here in this box.
motherfucking they had the fucking tassels on the end with the motherfucking
Tassels?
Who the fuck is riding the bike with
Hey,
a
now you
tassel
bugging.
on this panel?
bro. What kind of era are y'all from? Anybody who was born in the 80s on this panel?
Oh wait, you talking about the
born in
handlebar?
83.
No. He's right. He's right. They had the plastic tassels on all.
They
of
had
them.
the
You had
silver
one of them.
fender. You had the bike with the
No.
silver fenders.
I think y'all from a different generation.
what else
You talking
I had?
about the-
Bro, I was born in '83.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen the movie Sandlot?
Yeah.
You know the bike that Benny the Rodriguez jumped on?
Yeah.
Those bikes were fucking highly prevalent back in those days.
Oh no, I never rode one of those.
You ever saw
Yeah,
Scissors?
they had the tassels. It
Okay,
wasn't
that's
nothing
fair.
weird about it.
We had the
No, my dad didn't play that gay shit way back in the 80s.
No, it wasn't that. We weren't so alert about it because people were kids and they weren't being
wasn't-
weird. So
by the time
that was more like an
bikes
evil
really, they wasn't
Knievel
doing it no
type.
more.
I mean, the 80s was a very gay era, though.
So y'all niggas had a BMX with the pegs and shit like that because y'all niggas had money.
No, you know what I had? A Sonic 6. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
The blue joint with the shifter. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't afford that one. I got.
Y'all had the mongooses and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Shit
So
right
wait a
here.
second.
No,
So
you
you
know
got
what I
to
had?
ride the bike with tassels on it?
$1,000 right now.
Yo, you remember Scissors?
Yeah,
Whoa.
cut the paper up and shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, get rid of them tassels.
But listen, y'all talking about how it is today, but I'm talking back then. That shit was all right though. But I will tell you, back when I was growing up, I'm telling you, we were poor, bro. We went out and collected cans and shit. And you could take them to the can shop and get money and shit. Y'all remember that?
Oh no.
I ain't that old.
I remember they were doing that, but I didn't.
Wait, how old was you when you collected cans?
I know it's a thing, but I never did.
When I used to collect cans and shit, like just aluminum cans, like soda cans and shit, be all over the street.
They still do that right now.
How old was you though? How
Yeah,
old?
they still do that now.
I think I was about in between 7 and 10, bro. Used to do that shit. Used to have this place called the Goodyear where you can go and motherfucking take the money you got from the can shop and buy a little bicycle.
I know about the Goodyear, but yeah, I never went in there and bought nothing or do nothing with it.
Yeah, this is shit y'all never do. I mean, I'm telling you, used to have a Faygo. I don't know if y'all remember the Faygo cans.
Yo, Faygo strawberry was dope.
They don't sell Faygo in Texas, so no, we ain't had that shit.
Yeah, Faygo strawberry is good.
We used to bend the can. We used to. I'm telling you, we was some kids, bro. We used to barely open the tip of the can and drink out of it, or bend that motherfucker when we drink out the side of the motherfucking can. Y'all boy, we some poor ass mother. We just
Why?
It was just a thing to do when you was a kid. This is when I was in Cleveland, Ohio, though.
Where the fuck are y'all getting this Faygo shit from? Because this is like the third time I heard of the drink I've never seen.
Y'all
probably don't remember the ice cream truck. Y'all niggas went in the hood, bro.
No, they ice cream truck to come to my son's football practice now.
Yeah, they still got ice cream
They
truck.
still got that.
They still got the same tune, or they got a different.
Did y'all have candy houses in
Same
y'all?
shit.
Y'all had candy houses?
Yeah, we definitely had candy houses for sure.
Snowball ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had this thing called free lunch. We used to go to the
yeah.
nutrition center or the church, and they used to pass out these little plastic things with the fucking sandwich and the mayonnaise and the ketchup, all that on the package. Like, bro, I'm telling you.
Y'all know what's crazy? Like when I was younger, I used to drink tap water all the time. But like, I can't imagine my kids trying to drink some tap water right now. I slap their hand. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like,
you have been locked up?
I've been arrested several times.
right out the water hose
Been arrested and then book you, nigga?
The only time that I almost went down to the
You go to intake.
the most I ever did was get on the bus where they take you and everybody else, and they about to take you into the and then I like as soon as right before we got inside of the gate, they said, "Mont, you out." So I got bailed out right before I got actually got inside of there.
See, I think you needed that experience, man. You
This was street road.
Water out of faucet.
What happened?
This was street road.
Say it again.
This was street road.
This was state road.
State. That's what I meant to say.
State road.
State road. Yeah.
Somebody said Four Loco. Four Loco ain't old.
Four Loco is like 2010. Like
yeah, that's new.
People was drinking them in the military and getting fucked up.
Four Loco, bro.
Nah, that shit.
Who's Dory? Is Dory G?
No, Dory is definitely younger than all of us.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Nia, you 30, 47?
47?
Nah, how old are you?
47.
42?
Nia, wake up, son. Nia, Nia.
He watching porn. He watching porn.
Me? He probably watching porn.
Now you're like 28, right? You like 20?
Ain't no porn going on.
That nigga watching porn, bro. That's a look.
I see you got all the veins popping out your forearm. You doing something. But now, how old are you?
Leave them bananas
27.
alone.
Man, did y'all go get a Sweeney replica?
You 27?
Hell no. Oh my soul, you do look like Sweeney without the dreads.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me see. You got a picture of Sweeney JR?
Side by side.
That's crazy how this dude, bro. No shade to Sweeney, but damn, y'all.
He he young. He might be Sweeney's son.
I don't even know who Sweeney is.
Dang, how old is Sweeney?
I guarantee you, when you see him, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's
Y'all
what I'm
definitely
like when I
look
grow
like-
up."
Have you ever cut hair among your many vocations?
For me?
Go hair.
Yes.
This nigga say,
I'm gonna bet he did. My money is on he did.
Like
Have you
cut
ever
hair?
cut people's hair? Yeah.
Like cut? No, I never cut people hair.
You never cut like with the clippers, bzzz.
Have you ever sheared a sheep before?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that?
Shared
Like,
a
you know,
sheep.
sheep a haircut.
Like took the wool off.
No.
Did you live in the village ever? Or you never lived in the village?
No. I live in the compound. It had a big house when I was a kid.
No, I'm saying when you was in Africa, did you ever live in the village?
No. Well, yeah, it was in the compound. It was
He
a
said
big
they was
house,
rich in Africa.
Oh,
Like
did y'all
it was
have
a
like
big
chickens
house.
and stuff? Did you have to did they kill the chickens in person or? y'all
Yeah,
had a grocery store?
on Ramadan they killed the cow. It would be a big feast where all the elders and the males and the female come prayer, the cook, etc.
We talking about like regularly. Like did they cut the chicken and kill and slaughter things in your village?
No, they just go to the supermarket, would be outside and go buy stuff.
Oh my god, y'all be ruining my childhood with this nonsense.
What you mean? That's how to do. I mean,
Y'all
once in
got-
a blue moon in the countryside, yeah, but
Going to
they just go-
supermarkets in Africa?
Yeah, like it was like
I swear,
an
when I was
outdoor
a
market.
child, I
Yeah,
thought y'all niggas was running around with
chick-
spears and shit.
I thought y'all was
Nah.
You know why though? Because those
we
fucking commercials.
we
Those
had-
30 cents a day commercials had us thinking you motherfuckers was over there like still spear fighting your way to school.
No,
I thought y'all niggas was riding elephants and giraffes to schools and shit.
Oh man, I was
No
riding around the
shoes.
elephants, but
No shoes. I never thought y'all had
no
shoes.
elephants though. No giraffes. I didn't
It's
see
more Mercedes in Africa than it is in
Bro, I
America
was like
and Germany.
16 or 17
Bro, they
before I
would not
realized
put none of that shit on the TV.
Africa
bro.
had electricity everywhere.
What you say?
I was like 16 or 17 before it was proven that Africa had electricity, like till I saw it.
Bro, you know what, Nia?
Yeah,
I want
they
you to
got it.
confirm this. We had a brother come on here from Africa, and he said they didn't know anything about how racism, or they didn't know anything about how black people was treated until they came over here because they didn't have the internet. Is that true? That y'all found all this shit out when y'all ain't know about it?
Yeah, people there gotta have other shit.
Well, hold on, let me correct myself. They said that they didn't know that we made it over. They didn't know that we came over here and made it out of the chains until the internet came.
No, they didn't know that slavery happened in America
until they came to America. Until you got the internet, I'm sorry.
Because they ain't had it. Because they ain't had an internet. So when they got the internet, that's when they said that's when they found out. I was like, so y'all thought we was just over here thugging it out over this motherfucker?
Yeah, well, pretty much. I mean, stuff was limited. That's the thing. When
so y'all really thought we was over here and changed in what year was
enjoying
America Online?
I mean, come on, you seen the rap music where it was looking fly.
Was it 1998, 1999?
No, America Online came out in 94, I think. 93, 94.
Well,
92, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. You're seeing hip hop artists and black rappers. When DC normally get pushed and promoted everywhere. So when you see that, oh man, black Americans are doing well. They're doing good. They got money. They got nice cars. So some of these young African kids will be inspired by y'all by looking at stuff like that, because obviously your videos was really being promoted all throughout the planet. They're being distributed as we call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That still doesn't answer my damn question, but okay.
What's your question?
Did you know that slavery existed prior to getting the internet? Did they know people was enslaved?
No, majority of them did not know any of that prior to those who really just know history. The history is limited based on, it's kind of like history is written by the winner. So whoever won, they wrote the history, and maybe they only kept it about, let's say, about maybe Europe and how great they are, and a little bit about tribal history, and they call it a day.
So did y'all know about colonialism? Did you know what happened with colonialism?
The elders, yeah, but the young people, they are indoctrinized for what, because we never seen it. No, we never seen no. Let's say
right, because it was African leaders that were working for
exactly. Yeah, so
what they did in white? They erased the truth from the young kids in Africa.
Yeah,
what they did, they did that, but what they did is they put African leaders that was working with the colonialists to do the bidding. So they that's why they think it's a class issue when it really was people directing them behind the scenes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I said.
So they intentionally said, you know what? We're not going to even educate y'all on what happened.
Of course. Yeah. So even some people over there don't know anything about Mensa movement.
Now I see why there's a huge disconnect between FBA and they didn't even want us to be discovered. After all that shit, damn.
Now, when the internet came out, when a lot of people started hopping on the internet, especially in Africa, that's when their eyes started opening. I said, "Wait a second, what's going on? I'm hearing scams. I'm hearing lies." Now that's when they're taking it a little serious. And it's like, oh shit.
So wouldn't you think that should have woke them up and you know what? Now we should send all this gold and all this finances and over here to our people that was just lost and
I mean, Gaddafi tried to do that because Gaddafi knew the history, but guess what? When he tried to send, I believe, $1 billion to the African American or something, I don't know how much he was trying to send. The United States government blocked it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
who was the president at the time? Do you know who the president was at the time?
No, I have no clue who it was, but I know.
What year was that? What year was that?
I don't know.
I think it was Obama. I think
Obama did that shit.
Obama did
I think that was before Obama. That was because Farrakhan was trying to link up with Gaddafi. Let me look at it.
So maybe it was Bush or Clinton, because they tried to meet up with the Chicago leaders out here too, and then they got RICO behind that shit. Like the Black Stones got RICO behind that shit because they said they was taking money for tea attacks. They said that's what the money was for. And they wouldn't let it go through.
See, that's why I gotta read up on this shit, bro, because there's so much shit, bro.
But that's kind of y'all came. You was in Liberia, right, Nia? Naya?
Yeah. Liberia.
But y'all was funded through the American Colonial Society, so y'all should have known.
What you say?
Your inception was through the American Colonial Society, so y'all I think would have known the history. If other people wouldn't, it would make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
1996.
I didn't know the history though, because I was born in Guinea, so I didn't know the history.
Oh, and you was born in Guinea, okay.
Yeah. So it's not like because sometimes people over there have other things that they have to worry about, and they don't know what's going on.
So it's Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Muammar
it was
Gaddafi. He was a good. He wasn't a bad, terrible person. He was actually an honorable guy. I just that people propaganda. Like the West is great at doing propaganda and making him look out like he's one of the most evil men. But as soon they bombed Libya, Libya became a shithole for a very long time, and I think it still is.
What I do respect about his stance was he said that he wasn't going to build a house or take better care of himself than his people. So until all his people, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that if he wasn't going to live in a house or a palace or build his own thing until all his people had their own thing, and he
Right? Yeah, that's
globalized
true.
resources.
How did he pass away?
He
Oh,
was
they
he was
too.
the government
He was
killed him. The U.S.
assassinated.
government.
now that definitely was Obama. I know for
Yeah,
that definitely
it
was
was
Obama.
Obama that did it. He was assassinated. There was there was about, I think, not president, but 85 altogether activists and president in Africa that wanted to do some type of unity type thing to put Africa
Right.
on the map or some shit. They all got assassinated by friends of the
Yeah,
U.S. One
so
of them.
he gave 3 mil to the NOI. In
Hey, she
'96,
depends on.
he pledged $1 billion to basically Black America, and the U.S. Treasury blocked it.
And that what year was that?
That was '96.
Damn.
Yeah,
$1
yeah,
billion
see,
in 1996. Do you know what that equates to right now today?
a lot of
No.
money. And, so if you ask him what are they doing currently, they can't do anything until because obviously it's gonna get blocked again. So if y'all want something, go to Africa.
Is there
They're
a
giving out
particular
free
reason why they
citizenship.
blocked that bill?
So they were saying that they believed that the money was being funneled through Islamic states or African countries from Russia. So a lot of the stuff that they try and say in regards to why they don't want African connections is the Russian influence taking root in America. So they, Russia has a strong hold on African countries, Russia and China. So they was worried about creating domestic teist. I can't say the word,
bro.
but due to affiliations with those people.
You know what that could have meant? You know what that could have meant for our people by now if we would have got that?
Yeah. It would have been,
We
way
probably
ahead.
would have been man, I don't even know. It's probably unimaginable.
Yeah, way
Yeah,
ahead.
let y'all get to those super chats.
Man, we do these super chats right quick. Brother Newsy, remember 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Ikene. $2. This is becoming childish. This is going down here. Ikene again with the family members out here. This is out of line. Dr. Devil Dog, 1775 199. She's Mika's than you now. And we have King Bob, 6711 199. Pretty is one at best. I want to thank everybody who's contributed to the platform. Y'all make sure y'all be easy. The best way to support is hit that like button and also make sure you subscribe. Make sure you support everybody on the panel, and we'll catch you on the next one. We are out.
All right.